What's up, meatbags? It's the often imitated, never duplicated Tony TGD, and I'm here with the dude, bro, and
The dude, bro.
no chappy. We're not going to be reacting to 3 more minutes of the Turbo Joe video. We got through that whole video. It was like a 4-hour adventure, but we made it through the video. We're going to be reacting to a Smash JT video, actually two of them. We're going to be reacting to some other videos. It's a lot of stuff in Amico land going on. I missed so much on my birthday. I got to catch up. We're playing catch up here. It's my favorite intro song too, Ben. In fact, I think we're going to have a little challenge to see who can sing the Geek Getaway intro song the best. I might even put $25 of Amazon gift card on the line. I'm thinking about it. Sort of like a little karaoke thing.
I'm definitely not winning that.
Because I have, the version without the words, the acoustic version. So we'll play that, have someone sing along, and see who can do it the best for 25.
Who gets to be the judge? Does the
It's my money. I'll judge it.
Oh, if it was judging on the comment section and the viewers, I might win it.
We could do that too. I mean, it depends on who's in the contest, right? Thanks, Ben. Thanks, Chappie. Thank you, Francis. Yesterday was the birthday, not today, but thank you guys. We're going to be, like I said, reacting to one of the top 10 anime betrayals, Smash JT, going in on the Amico.
Wait, Tony, did you get your birthday present?
Which one?
The free Amico game?
No, I missed it.
Would help if you had a system to get that free Amico game, right?
Yeah, it would. I always wondered if you could just go in there and keep changing your date.
No, I think obviously the way it was probably set up is once you lock it in, you're good to go. And then theoretically, I guess you could,
but not your birthday, not your birthday. You know, like on my PlayStation, I can go in there and set what day it is. I could tell it it's really Christmas when it's not.
Well, here's the thing: there would be a workaround for it, right? If you created, well, here's what I'm saying: if theoretically, even if they locked you into your birthday, right?
Right.
If technically, if you like formatted the system and you started a new account,
I'm not even talking about that, Gary. You're going too hard. I'm talking about just going in there and telling the system that it's actually 2023 now. It's 2024
would they be that stupid?
Like I said, on the PlayStation, you could tell it. You could disconnect it from the internet and say, "Hey, this is the date. Don't automatically update. This is the date." Because there's a lot of games that you could actually play, disconnect from the internet, set your clock ahead, come back, and it'll give you the resources for 7 hours or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not even thinking that's 4D chess right there.
Yeah, because you could do that on mobile phones too. That little hint: if you got like a mobile phone game where you got like a timer, and it's not set right, you could actually disconnect from the internet, set your clock forward, get back on, and the game will think, "Oh, you went. It's the next day. Here's your treasure chest."
There you go. Well, let's be honest; it was never going to happen. They were never giving free games away with your birthday.
Probably not. So what? Let's see. How many videos did I miss? We did the Amico Start Engine Investors refund, I think. So Intellivision employees caught jumping ship. Let's go to that one.
Yeah, I kind of missed the boat because I've been busy for the last couple of days. Like I said the other day, we went to a concert, and then the day before I wasn't really paying attention. So just to touch on that a little bit, I'm kind of surprised that they didn't take any of the investor money.
They canceled it, so
yeah.
What do you think? Why do you think they didn't take the investor money?
To be honest, I think a lot of pressure was on them. I think because that they're in dire straits and to not look scammy and scummy and grimy, they decided to give that money back.
What's up, Beef Jerky, E King, Pong Show, Raya, Mr. 804, Mike
What's up,
G.
guys?
Who else we got here? Chappie, of course, Francis. What's up, gentlemen and
We're the
ladies?
diehards in the chat.
Yeah. Well, see, here's the thing. Like, they canceled it supposedly, right? If they got an angel investor, I would be so pissed if I had invested and they canceled it, right? Because if the system comes out and it sells like gangbusters, like, dude, I had invested in it. I wanted to. I gave them money. They took my money, and then they're like, nah, we don't need it. I'd be so pissed. I think there'd be a lawsuit there, right? Because
Uh,
I held my part of the agreement. I gave you money. You're the one who
yeah,
canceled.
yeah. There could be something there. I'm not the legal expert here, but there could be.
At the very least, there would be sour grapes.
Oh, for sure.
But if we flip it and say, hey, they're going bankrupt, so they didn't take the money, so they don't look scummy, that's probably the more likely scenario.
Yeah.
But here we're going to look at this Smash JT video. Smash says, Intellivision employees caught jumping ship. Let's see what he has to say. Have you watched this video, Gary?
Oh,
No?
sorry, I muted my mic. Is this this is the last one or like the second one? Yeah, I think so, because he's got the Smash Brothers music in the background or something like that, or the Donkey Kong. Yeah, the Donkey Kong.
I'll take your word for it. Let's find out.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. We have some breaking news from Intellivision once again, and it's not good news again. But I want to keep covering this Intellivision Amico situation as it unfolds, just so people are in the know.
I think that's like Final Fantasy music in the background. No, Gary? You don't agree?
It's harder to hear on this. Somebody in the chat let us know, because I can't really tell in this, but when I watched the video, he definitely has some game music running. And I thought it was Donkey Kong
With
because he has
everything
the
that's
Donkey Kong
transpired,
on the screen in the background.
Well, he had a lot of shit on his screen. I think he has Smash Brothers in the background.
It might be Smash. Like I said at first, I thought it was Smash Brothers.
because let's be honest, we can't get enough of this. All right, so first off, huge shout out to Geek Getaway Tony for
Hey, that's me. What's up? You shouting this out?
finding this information and letting us know about it during his podcast last night, and No Swear Gamer on Twitter echoing what he told us at that point. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and bell for notifications and like this video. I'd appreciate that. Now, with all that stuff out of the way, let's get to...
We don't take that long to react. Sometimes we got to stop the video. We get sidetracked, but it's all fun. I mean, it's quality content throughout. It might take us a while to react to the video, but it's quality content. What's up, Art Bell?
This interesting information going on, considering a potential mass exodus over at Intellivision headquarters. So far, according to LinkedIn, we have, well, Tony said there were 4, but when I did the research and double-checked the math,
I actually said there was 3. I think Smash misheard me. I said there was 3.
Yeah, I think that's what he's about to say.
Plus a 4th person that doesn't have their company linked to the actual Intellivision company. It's like a different Intellivision, that no profile picture or anything, so I'm not counting that person. 3 people have listed on their LinkedIn that they are open for work and ready to get hired somewhere else.
Do you want an update on this, Gary? Because I have an update on this situation, actually.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
One of the people that were open to work, suddenly, after we talked about it, removed that from their LinkedIn profile.
How convenient.
Almost like Intellivision was like, hey, you can't do that because people are talking.
That's kind of a lot for a small company. And the more impressive thing about this is they're not like minor jobs. 2 of the 3 are kind of a big deal. So first off, we have a senior logistics manager that is ready to work and looking elsewhere. We also have a software engineer that is ready to work and looking elsewhere. A software engineer for a console that hasn't launched yet is looking for work elsewhere.
I believe the software engineer was a back-end software engineer, like working on the shop.
That's a little bit alarming for people that are hanging on tight to this project, but be that as it may. And finally, a QA analyst, which being a former QA analyst myself, I kind of understand that one because the work for quality assurance in gaming is very unpredictable and an uneven, unsteady landscape, and they're always hopping from job to job. What I would take issue with here is the console hasn't launched yet, and there's a lot of games that aren't completed yet, so you kind of need the QA still there. So it's a little bit concerning that a QA analyst is ready to work and looking. And
I would be more concerned that the QA analyst was actually doing anything in the first place, because with all the spelling mistakes and the Tang fiasco, you know.
Good point.
That guy might not have been doing shit.
Yeah. More like questions than answers, not quality assurance.
Yeah.
Open and available elsewhere. So those 3 positions, senior logistics manager, software engineer, and QA analyst, all listed on LinkedIn as...
This right here, just real quick, Perry Kaplan, listed as the marketing person on the Intellivision video that Smash is showing. She actually has her own company that is a PR firm called Zebra Partners with the other lady that's below her, Beth Lewin. So she wasn't technically ever working at Intellivision. She's
right. These are the ladies that did the Wii stuff or whatever, right?
Yeah. Like she worked for them. It would be the equivalent of if Intellivision hired a company for cleaning, right? Like say they hired Gary's cleaning company and then Gary hired me to be a cleaner. I don't work for Intellivision, right? I work for Gary. They contracted Gary's company to clean the offices. That don't make us employees of Intellivision. That's the same thing. They were contracted as a PR firm to do some PR work, and that's it. Like they didn't actually work at Intellivision. They paid them a service. Like you don't like if I go to the store doesn't work for me. I can't put them down as, because I paid them money. I paid that lady money when I bought my groceries, so she works. No, that's not how it works. Francis says, as a QA analyst myself, there's a lot more things that would fail checklist at any other company that were allowed to be shown to the public. So many signs, things were not as they seemed. I think, here's the issue. Did they know? Were they just that bad at their job that they didn't realize those things were problems? Like the Tang fiasco? PR Cavias. Retro Bro privated his channel, but it's not coming back. He told me he's not bringing it back. It's not coming back. It's not Amico related why he's leaving. So I'll put that out there. But he's not coming back as the Retro Bro channel. That's not coming back. Who do you think would be the Gargamel of the anti-side? I don't even know what that means, man. Saggy is the Smurfette of the pro side. I mean, in the Smurfs, there were all the Smurfs and then like Gargamel and the cat, and that's it on the other side. And there's more.
Are you Gargamel, Tony?
I'm not Gargamel, no. BS Retro Bro. I think he's working on something. He's working on a project. I knew about it before. I'm not going to say what it is. I mentioned it before on a different live stream, but I'm not going to spoil any surprises.
Do you even live stream anymore, bro?
Yeah, we're all Gargamel. Yeah. That's the cat's name. Asriel. if Saggy is Smurfette, but Smurfette was actually a bad Smurf that was created by Gargamel to honeypot all the other Smurfs. And she had black hair originally. I mean, also there was like black Smurfs. They would get like a disease and the Smurfs would turn black and they'd bite other Smurfs. Smurfs are wild, man.
The
Current
Smurfs are
employees of
assholes.
Intellivision, all looking for work elsewhere. And this is out of 46 people on the LinkedIn website attached to Intellivision Entertainment. So 3 out of the 46, which, quick math, I think that's what, 6.5%, 7%-ish of the workforce is already available and ready to work somewhere else currently while they're making a new console and about to manufacture it, supposedly. A little bit concerning. But that's not the only thing and the only reason why I wanted to make this video either, because while I was researching what Tony told us about, I was going through all the people that work at Intellivision, and I understand it's a startup and it's extremely risky and there's no guarantees of anything when you're taking a job.
Did Smash JT private his channel? What? I'm literally on his channel right now.
Does he
Yeah,
mean Retro Bro?
Yeah, I think he means Retro Bro.
No, it's been privated for a while, hasn't it?
No, for maybe a couple days, a week at best. Not Smash JT. Why would Smash JT private his channel? He's pumping out Amico videos left and right.
Yeah, he is.
He's trying to get all of his money worth. Yeah, Smash is not private. Ricardo said false alarm. I blocked him on my browser. That's all. My bad. This guy right here, Andre Lamont, right? Again, listed as part of the employees for Intellivision, right? He designed the controller. He worked for them. Like, I think we really got to understand the difference between working at a company and working for a company, right? Someone you hire as a contractor or someone you hire as a, another company, and those employees work for that other company, they don't work for you. But I digress.
At a startup company, especially in the video game industry. That being said, it's a little bit concerning when I was going through, especially a lot of the top positions, the chief positions of people that work multiple jobs and are CEOs of their own companies or other companies or working somewhere else, maybe not even leading it, but just having another job at the same time as they're working at Intellivision. And like I said, it's a startup, no guarantees, and there's a lot of, uncertainty involved. So you want to make sure that you're able to have a steady income from somewhere if you're taking the risk at a startup. A little bit concerning, though, because if you've been there for 3 years or even 4 years and you have been working somewhere else the whole time, it makes me wonder how much focus and effort some people have had while they've been employed at Intellivision.
Well, we don't have to wonder, Smash. If you read the SEC filing that was attached with the Start Engine project, you'll know that certain people like Dave Perry only work 15 minutes a week at Intellivision. And yes, you heard that right. It was 15 minutes a week, not 15 minutes a day. Gary muted himself again for some reason.
Over the past few years. I don't want to say it calls into question effort and stuff like that, but let's put it this way. If I was working multiple jobs, I wouldn't be able to fully focus on my priority. And I look at this as that kind of situation where if things aren't looking great, or if they're slowing down and they're waiting to purchase chips or manufacture deals and stuff like that, then maybe you might let your efforts and focus slip a little bit or tend to lean towards the higher priority job in your life, the one that's guaranteed to be bringing income in, the one that is going to be there for you after this company files for bankruptcy. That's a theory. That's speculation. But again, everything keeps leading me down this path. We have 3 active employees that are openly looking for other jobs right now on LinkedIn. And I don't know about you guys, but if I was a CEO like Phil Adam is, I would be questioning them on why they're looking somewhere else if I was fully confident in my.
And as we said, somebody at Intellivision told at least one of them to take that off their LinkedIn to at least do that privately.
Company and what we were doing. If they're actively looking somewhere else while they're fully employed, I'd be wondering what's going on. If I was sure that this thing was going to turn out right. And like I said, there was a fourth person, but I'm not going to count that one because it didn't look like it aligned with the group of 46 people that are listed to work with Intellivision Entertainment, the worldwide company with offices in Utah and Dubai and Los Angeles. And I believe there's another one somewhere else. Oh, Germany, obviously. And I think there's another one somewhere else. I don't know. But this company is, for a startup, absolutely gigantic worldwide presence with only 46 people listed on LinkedIn working for them. Just that's impressive. That's fascinating. But again, this is a lot of speculation on my part, on Tony's part, on No Swear Gamer's part, where we're just looking into this information. We're like, it's a little sus. You got 3 people that are actively, openly looking for positions, and you have a countless amount of other people, like over 10 that I didn't go through and write down each one, but I went through each person that's listed.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that video, the one he just did. We're just going back over a video that I missed on my vacation for a day. Ricardo says Smash is throwing everybody under the bus. He'll never change. No, he calls things. Now he calls lies things he was selling as truth not long ago. Hypocrite again. Yeah, I mean, that's a fair take. One you can have.
It is what it is.
I choose to allow people to speak. I mean, we could all ignore Smash and maybe miss some key information, or at the very least, listen to what he has to say. We've always listened to both sides anyway, so. What about Lisa Loeb? She was kind of hot. She had the glasses. I'd stay, Lisa Loeb. I'd stay. Thanks, Beef Jerky. It was an excellent birthday. Brian says at least Smash was man enough to admit he was wrong. Yeah, even if he didn't mean it, he at least said it, right?
It's working there, and it felt like the overwhelming majority of high-ranking positions at Intellivision all worked somewhere else concurrently the entire time they've been at Intellivision. So it's just a little fishy. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to like raise alarms and say this thing was a scam, but it's a little fishy and concerning if there's that many people working at the company that don't have their full focus and priority on making sure this thing.
Well, I think some of the high-level executives were never real employees to begin with. We've always said that they were hires just, for name recognition, for what was the word I'm looking for here? For the headlines. Oh, he got this guy. I got this guy. Thank you, Rhea. Thanks for the happy birthday wishes. You still with us, Gary?
I am.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Gets out the door. And I think that's really the focus of this video and just wanting to draw attention to that because, yeah, it's fascinating. The Intellivision Amico saga is the story that just refuses to die. It always feels like there's something new to talk about every single day with this. So anyways, that's where I'm going to leave this one. 3 people actively looking for positions and a bunch of other people that are concurrently working somewhere else right now. I don't know. It just makes me feel like if that's the situation here, it feels like there's a preparation for a mass exodus out of this company in very short time. We shall see, though, because it's not over until Tommy sings. I'm going to leave.
I thought it wasn't over until Saggy sings.
Did he just call Tommy the fat lady?
I think he was referring to Video Games Live. But now we're going to go over to our buddy Gen X Gamer, who has a different take on the same situation. He says, don't jump to conclusions. This is an 11-minute video, so strap in. This might take a while. So we got everything set up all right.
Happy Mario Day. Oh, but I know it's Mario Day, but you need even in the quiet period. In the quiet period, we're getting all kinds of action. Let's go. Hello, humans.
I was born on Mario Day. That's why I am a hater of the Amico. That's why I love the Switch. Love Nintendo. Next month is hires VP of VPs. Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. Well, the news today is that people are leaving the company. What does that mean? Well, everybody else seems to think that it's all bad news. If you've been following the channel, you know that we have various hypotheses on what could be happening, right? It's not necessarily bad. Look at it from this point of view, right? And we're going to analyze a couple of situations here. What is it that we know? The company has poor quality control. So if the QA is leaving, does it matter? What difference does it make? Are they doing a great job? Hell no. Absolutely not. What could this mean? It could mean that, what people are saying, oh, they're about to close down this and that and the other. Or it could mean that the new owners are going through the company, right? They're doing their audits, and they just found out that person X, whoever that person may be, doesn't know what the fuck they're doing.
That's a good theory. Where's Dazed Blinded? Dazed was playing Halo or something a little while ago. Blinded. I think he's doing schoolwork. Carl is currently on Dean TV's channel, from my understanding. Carl does not want to be associated with a gaming channel here no more.
I still love you, Carl.
Still love you. But Gen X Gamer here is suggesting that maybe the new owner is going through the company and firing people, which would be a good thing, but those employees are not fired. They're not listed as ex-employees of the company. They're listed as still working in Intellivision, but actively looking for new jobs. Every time I've been fired, it's been immediate. They were like, hey, you're fired, but in like a week from now, right? You get fired immediately. So if those people were fired, they would say, hey, we don't work at Intellivision no more.
Yeah, they don't give you 2 weeks.
They're still listed as currently working in Intellivision. So I'm going to assume that they weren't fired, nor were they on the chopping block as far as they think. What happened to Carl? Mr. Drama. Carl got mad because we were going long and he had to go to bed and he didn't like us streaming without him. He thought we were doing it on purpose. He takes everything personal. Then we had Dean come on and he had a little thing with Dean and he got mad because he thought Dean was bullying him and that we were laughing at Carl. Then he made up with Dean, but he's still mad at us for some reason. I don't know.
Secretly, he loves us.
Yeah. I did not get my refund yet. I was told it was processing, but it hasn't actually went into my account yet. He didn't have to clean his reputation, destroying everybody's reputation and milking it for clicks. Like I said, it's a fair take. I mean, if you don't accept Smash's apology, if you're still mad at him, if you think he's a rat, that's your opinion. It's a fair take. I'm not going to hate you for it.
But it is information, and we do like covering every base.
Yeah, Gen X is way off on that. They didn't get enough money, and they would have to go bankrupt, so they gave money back because there was no money that didn't help.
Well, Mike G, you got to give Gen X some credit. He is the glass is half full kind of hater.
No, Ray, I didn't get anything from my payment processor confirmation. So, fingers crossed. Gen X Gamers here. He says, in a merged departments consolidate, you keep the best employees, which is the most part would not be at Intellivision. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if there was a merger and it already happened, these people were fired or let go or made redundant, they would be gone already. Now, if there is a pending, like, hey, we're going to merge and your position is going to be redundant, that's different. It's a slightly different situation. We're like, hey, we're letting you know in advance, which is a possibility, but it wasn't quite the way you framed it in the video, at least so far.
There's no reason to pay them, right? Based on the quality of the games that have been put out, right? And just the QA in general, whoever was doing the job wasn't doing a very good job at all and should have been fired months ago, if not years ago, right? Before that, I don't think they even had a QA, to tell you the truth. If you remember
I
one of the
agree with
videos
that.
and one of the tours that Smash JT did back in the day, I think John Alvarado was working on a console he said he was sending to Dubai. And remember what happened in that console? It wasn't ready. So I don't think anybody was checking that, either that or, you know, you did a bad job. Who knows? Who knows at this point? Mr. Alvarado has gotten pretty scot-free during this whole situation. But if it gets any darker, Mr. Teflon is going to take some damage. I hate to see it because we don't have that many Hispanic voices in the gaming community. So hopefully he's able to.
We don't have that many. John, Kevin, and his son Indigo all worked at Intellivision. That's 3 at least. The 3 avocados are there. So, yeah, I don't think it was PayPal. I think it was my credit card. It's like a debit card. So I got to look. I don't check my emails on my personal account that often because I got like 3 different emails. I got the 2 business ones and then the personal. It's a whole thing. Glorified Patreon.
To find something better, or he stays with the company in its new phase, whatever that is. Also, we found out that a couple of programmers leaving. The same thing. Programming what? The games aren't finished. The games aren't finished. It's shitty programming. You know, these guys have been just sucking on the teat of money that was put out by the investors. So it doesn't only mean that the company's going broke. It could mean that, but it also mean, like I said, that the new investors or the new co-owners or the new partnership is going through the company and trimming the fat, just like we talked about before. Remember, I said the best thing to do is get rid of a lot of these people that are unnecessary to the job because they've just been sitting there taking a salary, not performing. You don't want any more employees that are going to do nothing, basically, right? So that's what that can mean. Now, the other point that came up is these people that are sitting in the higher echelons of this disaster that are taking a salary within Intellivision and have other jobs. Yeah. Well, this could be what we're talking about, that these games were never meant to come out, and this was just a glorified Patreon.
There it is. He said the line, glorified Patreon. We can end the video. I think Smash was confused. He was a bit confused when he was saying that there was people, having other jobs because, like, the hell's his name? Help me out here, Gary. Who's the big rich guy on the Intellivision payroll?
Perry, Steve Perry,
No, Steve Perry's a singer.
or David Perry. Sorry, yeah, wrong guy.
Yeah, that'd be something though if they had Steve Perry. But no, David Perry. He has his own company, and he just kind of lent his name to give credibility to the project. It wasn't so much about him actually doing a job. Yeah, Steve Perry is what the hell band was he in?
Yeah, Aerosmith, right?
No, Journey.
Oh, Journey. Man, I'm like,
believing.
I'm all mixed up.
Yeah. Oh, Sherry. Yeah. See, maybe it's Joe Perry. We got Amico dude in the chat. He says, "Oh, it's the fake Amico news channel. I saw your last Amico video. You will always be second to the Amico news with Amico dude." Damn that Amico dude. Yeah, they could use Steve Perry though, because they've stopped believing. Steve Perry, he don't stop believing. Tommy Zero is not real. He's the Andy Kaufman of the Amico scene. Okay, he didn't buy. Did you see his house? He doesn't have $8 million lying around. Okay, he had half a trailer like backed into his house.
Maybe Tony. Maybe that's why he has $8 million. He's been saving those.
Saving his Coke cans. But yeah, I don't think he bought the company. I'm pretty sure we would know. It wouldn't be a secret.
I mean, if it were true, I don't think, like in the last video, he would have like such low quality Intellivision Zero stuff.
Yeah. So no, I'm gonna say no. Yeah, that living room crap. And it looked like Tommy Zero's house. No offense, but it looked like it was straight out of the 70s. I think Tommy Zero inherited money and also got paid for some invention years ago. Uh, Maybe, but Tommy Zero was hanging around the laser active forums for a long time and doing that weird stuff. So I'm going to say no. Just say he's just a lonely nerd like the rest of us. I have to jump on my video. I'll be back. All right. We're not giving attention to trolls, so we're not going to be watching that video. You better watch out. My team will slap you around at the Geek. You have a whole team, Amico, dude? It's a whole team? Yeah, maybe they have Tyler Perry. That'd be pretty good. Medea
Tyler Perry.
would work well. They can get a
Yeah.
new Medea game.
Yeah, we can't focus on Relic Gamer's new video. Oh my god, it's not hilarious. It's sad.
Yeah, it's sad. All right,
Frustrating.
Let's watch the rest of this. We got 7 minutes.
Right? That really, cements a lot of the thoughts of that hypothesis, right? Where, he brought in people from the outside, people that were his friends, and they're just benefiting off all these investments. And they just want to create a perpetual Patreon where these guys are receiving a salary from this company that's producing nothing, but taking in all these donations. Unfortunately, the well ran dry because they never did anything in concrete, right? The other thing that could be very possible, guys, and it's very, very possible, that these people took the job like that, right? The one thing we know from the previous CEO is that he would sign some fucking horrible contracts. He just has no business sense. And that's not a knock on him. It's not in his background, right? When it comes to making a console, you have no experience. It doesn't seem like he has a business sense.
Oh, I got to drop the quality. I got a train coming.
Of what's going on. Maybe he just wanted these people on here. I mean, they already have a lawsuit, and we talked about, you guys remember back in the day, I told you, if this launch goes south on him, that loss could be greater than the market cap of this company, right? And so far, it's cost him $1 million and a half dollars? And it could be greater if you don't make the consoles, right? So there it is. So it could be that he just brought these people in with that condition. They told him, look, we'll work there, but since this is new, we got to keep our other jobs because we don't know when this is going to end. And just for the sake of appearing to have professionals in the company, he just might have taken that deal. The funniest thing about this from a business perspective is, we're building this case. It's this mystery, right? It's like a Scooby-Doo mystery, and we keep adding pieces to the puzzle. And every time we add a piece, it can mean one thing or
That was
another.
good.
And everybody's saying this is bad. This is already a scam. And it's quite possible it could be that people are just,
If this is a Scooby-Doo mystery, I'm definitely Fred. Gary, you're Scrappy-Doo. Sorry.
Who's Scooby-Doo?
Scooby-Doo? That'd be Carl. Carl's our Scooby-Doo.
Fucking Carl.
Yeah, the shit has finally hit the fan. I think it's hit the fan for a while. No one's just noticed. They've been too busy.
We noticed.
How long until they add a crank to the Amico?
Never.
They're going to add a crank soon.
It's an insult to the Playdate.
I had heard a rumor that Soldier Boy is buying Amico. He's going to put a crank on it so you can crank that Amico boy.
That is the worst rumor ever, that Soldier Boy is going to buy the Amico Intellivision name. He's done with the... Does he even have those, like, Soldier Boy consoles anymore? Or did he have to get... drop that?
I think he had to drop that. He bought Atari. He was the owner of Atari for like 20 minutes or something.
for like all of 10 minutes until they corrected it.
Yeah, Soldier Vision. I'm telling you, he's going to crank that Amico boy.
He was pissed about that.
Ooh, Ben said he deleted all his Amico videos. I hope you saved them because they could be part of a documentary in the future, Ben. So if you deleted them, I hope that you still have them at least on your hard drive or your phone's hard drive or something. Ben said nobody can sue me. Well, anybody can sue you, whether or not they have a case. We've discussed this before. In America, the land of lawsuits, anybody can be sued at any time for just about any reason.
This is true.
Steven Tyler's not the angel investor. He barely knows Tommy. They didn't grow up together. He's like a second cousin. He's an
It's not-
older, like second cousin. Ben remembers everything he said. He can recreate them if needed. That's fine.
Leaving because they're about to go bankrupt. It's quite possible. The other possibility is that they're being acquired, and that company that's acquiring them is going through the books, is going through the payroll, is doing heavy audits, and based on that, they've already told people, hey, by the end of March, your ass is out of here. That's why they're looking for jobs. That's a very, very
Nobody's
strong possibility. We
acquiring
just talked about it
Intellivision.
in the previous video. So let's see what happens. I mean, there's a lot of hypothesis, a lot of conjecture, but you can see where.
Yeah, I agree with Gary. I don't think anybody's buying them. If anything, they'll just wait. I mean, they're running out of money. It's just a waiting game. If you really
Right.
wanted Intellivision and you had that kind of money, you just wait for the bankruptcy auction.
A lot of the business aspects that we've been talking about here for the past few months are finally falling in line, right? Some of these things could be one thing, they could be another. But the one thing I can tell you is it doesn't matter which side of the fence you're on regarding this console. I don't think anybody really wants it to end, right? It's been so fun to talk about. It's produced so much content for everybody. It's like a train wreck that we want to keep on going. And it's sad to see for it to come to an end because it has been so much fun throughout this pandemic. It really has given us a lot to talk about during a period where everything else was dead. I mean, people are now gravitating towards it. People that would never talk about, business or larger channels are looking at this and, they're either calling it a scam or talking about, what has happened throughout the last 2 years specifically, right? But man, I hope, and I really, really hope somebody's trying to acquire it because I would love to talk about this thing. I don't want to lose my deposit. I want to get that sweet, sweet wood grain, have it right here and play it, right? Because if we do, and the games are one way or the
You know what's going to be the worst thing for Gen X? And I hate to say this, but I bet that's not even real wood grain. It's going to be like cheap.
Faux. Yeah, it's faux.
It's not even. It's going to be plastic with like a sticker over it. It's like
Oh,
wood
like a
grain
vinyl?
sticker. Yeah, it's a wood grain vinyl. Amico dude says, we at the Real Amico News don't delete our videos because we have real information. Those who delete are hiding their videos full of lies. When are you deleting yours? I don't know, but you should probably work on grammar because you put out instead of our. I know the Amico dude really likes, he's a grammar Nazi. So it's kind of weird that you screwed that up.
Is that really Tommy?
No, I know who the Amico dude is. He's a good dude. He's an Amico dude. Yeah, it's going to be a decal. It's a wood grain decal.
So he's a friend, dude.
Oh, yeah, he's a friend dude.
The other will have even more things to talk about. And however this turns out, let me tell you, whether it's somebody acquiring it or somebody just declaring bankruptcy, there's going to be a lot to talk about. The other things that make me think that, this might be a takeover. There's a very strong possibility, right? Just as it's a strong possibility that BK is that Tommy privated his tweets and they went into a silent period. If you're an acquiring company, what do you want? You want these people to be quiet because they're killing the brand. They really are. Everybody that talks over there is just, whether it's Nick Richards, whether it's Phil Adam, whether it's Tommy, it's toxic for the brand, right? So if you're acquiring this company, you do want everybody, and I mean everybody, to shut the hell up. That would be the best thing to do if you're an acquiring company. You don't want any of these people talking anymore, and you want them to disappear from the edge of the gaming universe if you want to move these properties along and keep the brand name Intellivision, because the Amico name is so toxic right now. But you know what they'll get? They'll get instant
Hey,
publicity
Tony.
because
What's up?
I gave him that free advice a year ago.
Yeah, we all did. Oh, Pong Show says, I was referring to Lelander's Sue Everyone video. I didn't watch that video. Yeah, he's an interesting dude.
Yeah, it's a bunch of nothing.
Darius says the purple Amicos are $279, so I expect the wood grain to just be a skin. It's probably it's a wood grain decal. Tony, with wood grain decal, you could have a founder's shell. That's definitely going to be worth more money. Yeah. What's up, Sean Bernard? I have the closest thing to an Amico right now, right? It's like the only thing.
You know Well, you know what's weird is that even your shell's like a bronze, ain't it, Tony?
No, it's black.
Was it black? I thought it was like bronze.
It's black. That's the brown from my skin reflecting off of it. That's why it looks that way.
Oh, okay. But you know what's really weird is that of all the videos that we've seen, that we've only seen the red, were there white systems
Yeah.
at like boomers or whatever, and then the purples, right? That's all we've ever seen. We've never even seen a founders, and those are the first systems that would go out if the Amico started shipping. So it's kind of weird. We've never seen a founders one made up. So
Well, they had a picture of a founders. I don't know if it was real, but they did have a picture they put up of it.
Yeah.
Darius said, I had Lee Landers on my live stream. Everyone liked the interview. He's definitely an interesting dude. He's a little out there on some of his takes.
They'll be able to turn something that was so negative, and all they have to do, the bar is so fucking low. The bar is so low. All they have to do is produce a console. All they have to do is finish the job, right? So any improvement that they make, they're going to get free publicity, right? And they're going to get that notoriety of saving the company. Now, will it be through making a console? It wouldn't be the smartest move, as I told you before. There really is no money, in the console. But could they deliver these games that a lot of people have been wanting, whether it's Cloudy Mountain, whether it's Night Stalker, whether it's Flying Tigers? People, those games people had really wanted to play. Not everybody, but a lot of the old man cringe community have, and we'd be.
If it was me, if I had the money, right, and I was acquiring Intellivision, I would make a console, but I wouldn't call it the Amico, so I wouldn't have to pay Sudesh any money. I would be like, oh, it's got a new name. It's a different console. I ditched those controllers. It's got regular controllers. And we're going to, cater to the old man cringe community.
yeah.
By a lot, he means dozens. There's dozens of us. Dozens. No Call, No Show says, I want Tommy to come out as a Scientologist and blame all his business decisions on Xenu. Yeah.
Willing to play it on Steam if we had to. I know that's the case with many, many retro gamers out there. So don't be too quick to judge. It could be that they're going to be paid just like everybody says, or it could be that they're being acquired. Either way, there's a lot more to come. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.
All right. That was Gen X Gamers' take on the situation. I don't think I agree.
Yeah, I don't agree. I don't think anybody's acquiring them. Now, if you guys watched the Amico Forever podcast a few days ago,
I don't watch that.
Retro Advisory Board, RAB, seems to think that they have until May, I think. Now, as I understand it, an SEC filing can't be just filed within a day, right? That takes maybe a week, if not 2 weeks, a couple weeks to
a couple of days at the very least.
At the least, right? Well, it's not done in a day. I would think that was probably drafted up sometime. I would like to think in like maybe early February. But I would seem to think that news is coming, right? At least that's my gut's telling me that news is coming here soon. That we don't have to wait till April. We don't have to wait till May. I believe they're going to be folding up this month.
Well, I have a inside man that's inside the Amico Facebook group. And I want to share a post because they got a secret strategy. The Facebook group has come up with a secret plan to get the Amico released. Would you like to see it, Gary? Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Because, I bring you all the hotness, all the goodness. So here it is. The secret Facebook group plan. What's up, King of all buttocks? Says, I invite everyone who wants to pray for the release of the Amico so it becomes a great success, helping people to get more together. This is a church I went, and I believe Amico is a great cause that can have a great impact. So for those interested, I know that's not a money campaign, but it's a prayer campaign. I'm touched. Tears are rolling down my cheeks.
Is that legitimate?
The spirit of the Amico has entered my body, and I am one with Intellivision.
Has it
right now.
cleansed your soul?
Cleanse my soul. All my hate has just left my body.
It's washed away.
It's a literal Hail Mary. Yep. Now, if the haters prayed in opposition of their prayers, would there be like a prayer war? Could we have like a religious, like a spiritual battle for the soul of Amico? But that is a real post. I didn't show the name of the person because I was like, I don't want anybody to make fun of this person. But yeah, God has a tough choice. Save the Ukrainians or the Amico. Jesus could resurrect the dead, so he might be able to save the Amico.
No. Nobody can save the Amico now.
The disc inside you is turning 97 directions. Yeah. Everybody's trying to guess who it is. You're not going to guess who it is. And I'm not going to tell you who it is. But all I know is this is strange. This is a video game console, right? It's not a religious movement. It's not a belief system. I'm at a loss for words. But with that said, we're going to go ahead and check out Smash's video that was posted about an hour ago, I think, at this point. Yeah, it's like an hour ago.
Did you guys cover his call with Tommy?
Yeah, we covered that. You've been late to the party. You were asleep when we covered that, Carrie.
No, that wasn't that day.
Yeah, that was that day. You fell asleep. We had Rhea was on the channel.
Did he release that while we were streaming?
I think so.
Yeah, okay, then that's why I missed it. That's why it was that day then. Oops.
I know who it is. It's Genovi. He's buying the company for $28.44. Yeah. How long until DJC goes into hiding over under 5 days? He's never going into hiding.
No, they're going to keep. The plan is to keep making Amico forever podcasts and videos and ideas for new games.
Yeah, he's going forever. The Amico forever will go forever. But we're going to look at Intellivision Amico lines. I'm back. The Church of Amico. What the fuck? Yeah. It gets strange in that Facebook group. Like strange. No call, no swear. No swear. No call, no show says, let's say the Amico fails, bankruptcy, loss of all investments, etc. What does Tommy do next? Will he go away? Will he frame it as a weird win? Will he pretend it didn't happen? He'll definitely frame it as a win. He'll say that, look how far we got. 3 years. I employed 60 people for 3 years. Other companies were going bankrupt, but we held on. And if it wasn't for those darn haters, if it wasn't for those darn kids and their mangy mutt, he would have got away with it.
I disagree.
What do you think is going to happen?
I think he doesn't talk to another soul publicly, and that's it. That's the last time you'll ever hear from Tommy Tallarico. He will go into hiding like Liam Neeson's daughter in Taken.
No way. Tommy would explode before he stopped making a public ass of himself.
I think those days, to be honest, Okay, so either one of two things are happening right now. Either he has totally gone dark, like, and he really isn't saying anything. And if that's the truth, I don't see him. I think he's too much of a. If this thing does fall flat and fail, nothing comes out, no games are released, no system comes out. I think he's too much of a coward to come and face the music. But if that's not the case, then, and if he does say something, then he has to have been talking under somebody else's profile. Like, I totally can't see him like going dark. Like, it is weird that like he hasn't said nothing. He hasn't been on any, interview. He hasn't done any interviews. Nothing, right? So I can't see both of those things kind of being true. Like, I seriously think that you'll never hear from him again. I think it's over. It's done with.
I don't think so. He's supposed to be back in April, yeah. No Call says, I think he's a narcissist and can't go away. I agree. But let's see what Smash, JT, who's wearing it looks like a shirt fresh out the laundry. He just woke up and just made an Amico video. Like, gotta make an Amico.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. Today, I'm going to be going through what Jeppinard posted on Reddit, and it's titled, So Nick and Hans Flat Out Lied to Everyone Over the Last 6 Weeks. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell for notifications so you do not miss an upload. And we got the Amico saga in full swing right now, and I feel like there's a lot of people now coming to it and learning about it for the first time. It's starting to pick up some YouTube attention, and
it's picking up YouTube attention because now these YouTubers are confident that they could shit on the Amico without Tommy attacking them.
Yeah, what did you call them when we were watching this personally, Tony?
Vultures. They're vultures.
Yes, and vultures they are, because this has been my whole gripe with 8-Bit Eric and why I've been kind of trolling him lately. It's because he claimed in the very first video like a month ago that he wanted to be neutral and he wanted to stay neutral, which was a ton of shit. It's just he's finally gotten the green light to go ahead and dunk on the Intellivision and the Amico, and it's one of those things that make me really it just pisses me off. It irritates me because it's been this clear the entire time. I mean, it has for a lot of us. So for everybody to just start jumping in now, it just bothers me, frustrates me.
Brian Amato says the 47K was returned because they're being investigated for fraud. There is no proof that Intellivision is being investigated. People saying that in the comments doesn't make it true. Right? Just like saying the Amico is coming out in comments doesn't make that true. Saying that they're being investigated for fraud doesn't make it a reality. You can't will the government investigations, right? You can't make it happen by thinking.
We need facts.
Yeah. There's no proof. There's no proof that anybody's being investigated. Not a Retro Bro, not a Saggy, not an Intellivision, not a Tiny Tellerico. Nobody. That's fake news. You're fake news.
I see a lot of people that weren't covering this starting to cover it now because it is a fascinating situation and topic. Regardless of what side of the fence you're sitting on and what stance you take on this, no matter how you look at it, it is fascinating. That's really the only word that I can keep thinking of with it. So, without further ado, let's go through some of these things to catch people up. And I hate to say this, but put into a video that there are lies, flat out lies, that I feel like Intellivision proper, the company themselves, would challenge. That they don't lie, that they're as forthcoming and honest as possible throughout this entire drama and saga. And that's something I talked to.
Patented Karma Engine. Jay Allard still working at the company. Kara Ackard still working at the company. There's tons of lies. I mean,
yeah, this didn't start in the last 6 weeks.
Yeah, Brian is hearing rumors. Brian is either hearing rumors or starting rumors on the internet. Is you from Massachusetts, Gary? I don't think he's from Massachusetts.
No,
I'm not from Massachusetts.
I'm from Michigan.
I'm from Illinois. Illinois born and raised. You hope Intellivision is being investigated, but it's probably not. Small potatoes in the grand scheme of things. I heard from a reliable source that Intellivision was going to be investigated, but then Russia attacked Ukraine and the government stopped looking at them. I heard just a speculation, a rumor, but somebody at Intellivision called up Putin and was like, "Hey, we're in hot water. I need you to invade Ukraine. Get the heat off us." That's just what I heard. It's a rumor.
Purely speculation.
Pure rumor. Well, I'm just saying. It wouldn't shock me. Yeah. Jet Screamer says, I have nothing against it, but I really don't think it would do well. I really wish it wasn't Coleco Chameleon Part 2. A lot of us are like that. That's how I started. I don't have anything against it, never did. I was labeled a hater for having common sense and saying, hey, this does not sound like a good idea.
I mean, even if you don't like where, the direction of the console was going in and all that stuff, it's hard to even see it become worse than the Coleco Chameleon, because you don't want a lot of people involved to have to go down with this sinking ship, and then all the investors be left kind of holding the bag, scratching their head. It's just hard to watch.
E. King makes a good point. He said they refunded the Start Engine money because it was all employees who had money deducted from their checks to go with the Start Engine to get the ball rolling. I don't know if they were deducted from their check, but I could realistically see Tommy or Nick or somebody suggesting, hey, it'd be real nice if some people threw some money in there to get the ball going.
Yeah, and they, if you guys watch the Giant Bomb podcast, they I'm not sure who the woman is that does the podcast with them, but she talked about that too, that they could have fluffed it up a bit, and that's where a good portion of the money came from.
Crazy John says, well, of course Russia invaded Ukraine. When Tommy worked with Putin-san, when he did the music for Tetris, they became very good friends. It's true. Jet Screamer says, I don't think you're haters. You just kept people accountable. Pat and Ian seem to enjoy it a little bit, though. Yeah.
They haven't begun to enjoy it. It's coming. I can't wait for that episode.
DJC admitted he invested in Start Engine. Do we think that was at the behest of Tommy? It's hard to say because, like Smash said, and like I've maintained from the beginning, Tommy doesn't tell people what to do a lot of times. He just suggests things. It'd be real nice if you did X or Y. It'd be real helpful to the company if you guys invested. So he's not actually telling you, but you know what it means.
I don't think he did it because Tommy asked. I think on a real note, the DJC is really a huge Intellivision fan.
Yeah, but I could be the biggest Nintendo fan or Sega fan, and if I'm looking and this thing is legitimately looking like it's gonna fucking explode and is crazy, why would I invest? I would never invest. Right?
Yeah, but these people don't have the best common sense. Not everybody was born with common sense.
It's true. This is definitely true. Art Bell says, great topic, scam from day one. Like, are there too many YouTubers on YouTube? Again, I think it really, the question is, what do you consider a scam, right? I don't think it was a scam in the sense that he was trying to steal money from retro gamers. I don't think it was a scam in the sense that they didn't intend to make a product. I think it was a scam in the sense that they promised things that they knew they couldn't accomplish, that they hoped they could, but realistically they probably couldn't. Let's get back to the video. This is why we get distracted, because I worry about the chat too much, because I love you guys. You're the only reason I do this.
Tommy on the phone about, where it's often mincing words, minutia, and just trying to change the meaning of something because something you said changed the meaning of it because something in the future happened that you didn't.
One of those things that Tommy, one of the words he changed was what couch co-op meant. He literally changed the word co-op, which stands for cooperation, to actually mean co-op or verse.
And don't forget, he changed how exclusives were defined for the content of games.
You know, it's an exclusive game as long as it has a little bit of difference. Crazy John T says, I think Tommy put the cart before the horse and tried to sell it to everyone that it is how it should be done, and he got some people to believe him. Yeah. Amico Dude says, you better worry that I'm here to lay the smackdown on you. I'm always worried when the Amico Dude's around. He also changed formal production and physical product. He changed the way you spell peak. This is true. And partnership. Yeah. Tommy invented a whole new vocabulary just for the Amico.
Expect, so you weren't lying. You were just basing what you said off of projections of the current trajectory that you were on, or whatever they were saying. My point being is what they said oftentimes were a lie. So let's go through some of these. Just I want to hold Intellivision accountable. It's something that is elusive to them. They don't want to be accountable for anything. They just want to make promises and not follow through with them. And I know they're going to be watching a video like this, and I want to hammer home the frustrations that people like me who invested $10,000 into this project feel after I hear things like this and invest based off of a lot of presumptions that I'm told, and then the complete opposite ends up being the case oftentimes. Nick Richards, the CEO, the guy in charge of the finances over at Intellivision for the Intellivision Amico, stated 2 months ago, and these are, I went through these before I started the video, to the best of my knowledge, accurate. I don't feel like the person that posted this was just making random stuff up just to create a post. Like, I've followed this saga the whole time through, and while I can't speak to the dates that he references, all of these things that are mentioned here are things that I recall actually happening as well. I haven't dug up the research. Well, that's the other thing. Intellivision would be like, oh, show us the proof. Show us where we said that. It's like, we don't need to. All right. You have so much of a track record of lying that it's useless to bother. But if it comes to that point, it's the internet. It remembers. We'll find it if we have to. Point being, a lot of things were said that didn't come true. Nick Richards, 2 months ago, expect the team to publish a launch date in the next 30 days or so. That's one that we've been over a couple of times, and something that Phil Adam had also referenced a manufacture date. We'll get into that one later in this, but a lot of promises of where they're going to be at.
Yeah, what happened to Art Bell? Someone censoring Art Bell. Did he pass out on the... Proof he has no fucking console. Yeah. I don't have the bookmarks. They're on the other computer. I was just telling Gary before we got on. I was like, all my thumbnails and all my screenshots are all saved on the laptop. They're not on the new PC. I haven't transferred over my files yet.
We're going to start a GoFundMe for your USB drive.
Why does GameStop still have a release date for the Amico 3/31/2022? It's a placeholder
It's
date.
a placeholder date, right? Usually they do, like, I think March and December are big, popular placeholder dates.
Someone came into my chat talking about Amico's in the hospital. Yeah, what's up with Amico? He's in the hospital? Art says my keyboard fell. Top 20 Tommy Deceptions is an easy video to make. Yeah. CC or C Chrysler says hopefully someone leaks the STL files for the shell so we could 3D print our own. If Intellivision goes bankrupt and they're out of money and they close shop, I will possibly, I have to make sure that it's legal, but I'll make some 3D printed shells, sign them as Tony editions, and maybe auction them off or give them away on the channel.
Do you have a 3D printer, or do you just go through a like a website.
I don't have a 3D printer. I'm not that rich, but I do know some people who do have a 3D printer. I think my kid's school has a 3D printer. I'll just go over there and be like, print me up some shit. Yeah, we're glad that you're out of the hospital, Amico. He says, I was super high and accidentally inhaled a pill instead of swallowing it. And I got aspirative pneumonia, second time in a year. Have to take prednisone, Sony? I don't know. That sucks. I can't swallow pills. I have to drink water and then swallow the water and throw the pill down my throat. Like, that's how I take pills.
What are we, 5?
I almost choked to death on an aspirin once. I tried to swallow it with no. It was a tiny little aspirin. I threw it in my mouth, tried to swallow it. It got stuck to the back of my throat.
So you get flashbacks every time you have a headache, and you gotta take some Advil.
I don't actually take drugs that often, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, I go on the floor, I spasm.
I almost died.
Almost died. It's terrible. Don't do drugs. Yeah. Don't inhale them, and you'll be good. Yeah. When I was little, I'm so bad at taking pills. When I was little, they used to crush them up into a powder and then put it on a spoon with some water, and it feed me like that.
Sprinkle it in your pudding?
Pretty much. And I'd still choke on it. They'd give you like a big horse pill. But, you know, I'm Mexican, so it was like a big, everything was penicillin. It was always like a big penicillin pill. And they get this like big metal spoon and they put it on there and crush it and water. And then my grandma would shove it down your mouth and she'd usually like jab the spoon.
No wonder why you have like flashbacks.
And if you choked and you know, like the powder came out, she'd yell at you like, you're wasting my pills, and she'd hit you with the spoon. So, yeah, you know.
Was your dad telling you to suck it up, princess, at the same time?
No, he was usually at work. He worked the night shift. So, but everybody else was Mexican family, so everybody's in the kitchen watching this going down. I love my grandma. God bless her soul. But yeah, don't crush up narcotics or you could OD. Good advice, Tommy. Good advice.
Too late.
Expect the team to publish a launch date. They didn't. That's a lie. They didn't. They still haven't. We're past 2 months ago. They still haven't published a launch date. Nick, 1 month ago, revenue is expected in 2022 as we push towards launch. That's just playing both sides of this. There's still a chance for that to be true. They were selling physical products that are not games yet, but physical products that is bringing in revenue for them. So technically they're right. They could port these games out to other consoles and platforms, things like that.
I think the post is more about the launch, not so much about the revenue part of the statement. I think it was about a 2022 launch. Because all these other things are all about launch. So I think Smash is missing the forest for the trees.
Within 2022, I wouldn't imagine the porting would take too much effort, but who knows? And that is still feasible because it's only March in 2022. We still have basically just under 9 full months left of 2022. So we'll give them that.
King of All Buttocks wants to know if we watched Sabado Gigante. No, we did not. We were very, very much Mexican American. So we did a lot of Mexican things, but we also did a lot of American things. Yeah, I am afraid, definitely afraid of the chancla. Take that off, hit you with it. Finbar says I've had to start taking cod liver oil. Ew. Those fucking things are as big as a baby's forearm. Yeah, I'm never gonna do that.
I take the fish oil pills.
Apparently,
No.
people like Sabado Gigante and La Gorda y la Flaca. We didn't watch any of that. We watched American TV. Shout out to Pozole de Pollo con Tostadas. Yeah. You guys are making me hungry. I can't eat pozole no more because the hominy is made out of corn and it's bad for the diet. And I love pozole. So good.
You guys are killing them over here.
And tamales. You guys are all Mexican food. It's like I can't eat any of the homeland food. Nothing from the motherland.
But still, as of now, no, not really. Nick, 26 days ago, we continue to push forward and will be announcing later this month when the initial units will start shipping. Later this month, 26 days ago. So this month, back then, was February 2022. Something that we'll get to with Phil as well. Both Nick, the COO, and Phil, the CEO, both committed to announcing the manufacturing and initial units shipment date. And both went radio silent when the bell rang. Phil, 26 days ago, the same time, the Intellivision Amico will release. We've actually committed, just so people know, to a release date by the end of February. So if Phil is telling the truth, they have committed to a release date. Internally, they just haven't shared that publicly. But I would say it's safe to presume that statement is, it's implied that they will be providing that information publicly, and they haven't still. And we're now, this is March 11th, 2022, and still no.
Maybe the ship date is there is no ship date. And that's why they haven't told us. How could you not be a fan of Mexican food? It's some of the best food ever. All Mexican food is diseased to clog arteries. Yeah.
That's what makes it good.
James says, screw the damn algorithm. Why don't I get notifications on these damn streams? I think we did 4 videos or 3 videos in this live stream today. I think that's why.
No, that's just YouTube for you. Notifications don't work for any channel.
They do, because people have complained about notifications before.
They work when they, well, let me rephrase that. They work when they want to work.
I do know, despite what Gary's saying, that if you make too many videos in one day, or if they're too close to each other, you don't get the notification on both of them. So that could be the problem, because we literally uploaded a video and then live streamed right after.
Well, I do. There are a few guys that I follow that only make videos like once a week, and sometimes I don't get a notification that they're on.
E. King says, for some reason, Tony thinks Tommy Zero is a joke. For some reason. I don't think he's a joke. I think he's a prankster. And this is all an elaborate troll. Hey, guys. It's Leo here. What's up, Leo?
What's going on?
Tommy paid off YouTube. That's why you're not getting any notifications. Gator Ooze, I would like you to tell everybody that I did get 99,999 on Hater Smash. World record. No one's coming close to that score. It's untouchable. I want my trophy.
Did you Photoshop that, Tony?
I did not Photoshop it. I legitimately got that score in the game.
Is that how long did it take you to get that score? Like 10 minutes to max out?
No. The highest score before that was 1,068 or something like that.
But you got the high. You said you maxed it out though.
I got 99,999. No Photoshop, legitimate score. I don't know what to say. I'm just really good at video games.
What's the catch?
There's no catch. Besides me, I'm a catch. No Swear says notifications are hit or miss at times. I get viewers who see them and some who don't get them. Yeah. I guess I'm not used to that because we barely had any subscribers. We just started getting more and more. So it was like, yeah, the 4 people that were subscribed at one point were always getting all right, No Swear. Enjoy your sleep. Enjoy sleeping knowing that I obliterated your Hater Smash score. Obliterated it.
Yeah, I hope he's enjoying his Everkid. Man,
He's
that's
not the record holder, E King. How many times I gotta say this? 99,999. Put it on Twitter. You know what? We're gonna go to the Twitter because I don't think anyone's seen this. We're gonna go to the
Can I
Geek
play it on
Giveaway.
my mobile device, or has it got to be on a computer?
I think it's got to be on the computer.
Damn.
So we're gonna go to media. Here it is. Hater Smash. So we're gonna stop sharing this screen. We're gonna share the other screen, and I do love the PCs handling it like a champ. Here it is. See right there. Hater Smash. Score 99,000. Right there. High score
I
99,000.
could have Photoshop that in.
It's not Photoshop. That's the game.
All I'm saying is I could Photoshop that in.
You could do whatever you want, but I got that score. I played the
Yeah,
game.
but
I got
we
that
didn't
score.
see you get that score, Tony. That wouldn't count in the Twin Galaxies book.
What are you talking about? Walter Day has verified my score. I'm in the record book. You could try to deny me. I'm the king of Hater Smash.
What if I got what is that 99? What if I got the
See, Gatoroos agrees. Tony's score was refereed by Walter Day.
what if I got 100,000?
Oh, Tommy Amico says you're not allowed to get trophies for games that you appear in. It's like how Bob Barker can't win The Price is Right, but he put me in without my permission. I didn't know I was going to be in the game.
Yeah, legal incoming. You put
legal incoming.
Tommy's
Tommy's going to email me.
You know what's really fucked up is that my icon is a game character, and my game character appears in not its original game, but in somebody else's game first.
It's an Easter egg.
Definitely legal incoming.
Take it easy, Phil. Good night. Sleep tight. Hopefully, you're not going to get the score that I got, but maybe you'll get close. You're starting to sound like Billy Mitchell. I'm not. I'm just telling the truth. I am just very, very good at video games.
Tomorrow, I'm telling you, I'm hitting 100,000 on this game.
You totally need to stream Hater Smash so we can see your skills. I will set up the two. I got a second monitor. I'll put it so I could double monitor it. And I'll show you how good I am. I'm not guaranteed that I'm going to get that same score. It could be, maybe like 90,000, maybe 85,000. But you'll see.
Is that maxed, or did you die at that score?
The way the game works is when the meteorites, the balls hit the ground, the ground has a life bar. And when the life bar ends up. So I didn't die, I guess the ground died or whatever you want to call it. But yeah.
Well, you failed to stop the meteors, so you died.
I mean, eventually there's so many of them that it's almost guaranteed.
Impossible. Right.
It's not a Photoshop. I don't know how many times I can say this. It's not a photo. I got that score. Jesus, why is it so hard to believe? You know what? The next person that says it's a Photoshop, legal incoming. I'm suing everybody. Okay? No one is taking this from me. This is a legitimate score that I scored at a game that nobody else could do it. Just because I'm so much better than everybody else.
I'm going to find a way to get on this and crush his score.
All right? Just because I'm so much better than the rest of you, okay, doesn't mean that my score isn't legit. Okay? I am the Michael Jordan of Hater Smash. And the rest of you are just playing pickup games. Okay? No Swears Right stream a multi-team competition. Isn't Walter Day dead? No, I think he's still alive. Pretty sure. No Swear says I struggled to get 1165. That's because you weren't as good as me. I can understand. I struggled to dunk a basketball. That doesn't mean Michael Jordan doesn't dunk basketballs, right? That's all I'm saying.
I know there's something about this that just...
There's two levels of athlete, and I'm on that exceptional level, and the rest of yous are down there with the commoners. I'm just saying. It's not your fault. Some of us are pro. Some of us are noobs.
He might have gotten this score, but he worked it over in a certain way to get this score. I know it. He found a glitch, and somehow he got this score glitching.
Yeah, and Nixon bowled the perfect. He might have. I don't know. I wasn't there. JedX Gamer says, thank you, Gatoroos, for including him in the game. I've always wanted to be in a video game. This would mark the second or third, because I think Gatoroos put me in the other. No, not Gatoroos. 360 Dev. I think he put me in that game too. All right. No swearing. Go to sleep. Everybody should try Hater Smash. It's a fun game. I don't know if it's fun because it's so stupid that Hater Smash was made in a day and everybody's icons appear in it. But it is fun.
In a day. That's the best part of it. Made in a day, and yet Astro Smash isn't done, and it's been produced for the last 3 years.
Yeah. Is Hater Smash within the rules to be put on Steam and Switch? I don't think so. I think it fails the Switch. I think it might be able to go on Steam. Yeah, I'm going to be suing everybody for defaming me. I'll take you all in court. I will sue everybody who says that this is not a legit score.
We need live gameplay.
You don't need shit, okay? My word is good enough. The word of me, Gatoroos, Walter Day.
If only it worked that way.
We verified it. I sent the tape in. Walter Day looked at it. He said it's perfect. What happened was, I recorded it on a 8mm.
And then recorded that.
And then I sent it, and then it got lost in the mail on the way back. Yeah. I'm going to get the Guinness record for Hater Smash. I'm sending it in. Did I use an official Amico controller? No. It's because I got the fancy Red Dragon RGB keyboard. The flashing lights really helped enhance my gameplay.
Did you put it on turbo?
There's no turbo. See, thank you, JedX. It is impressive. Thank you.
There's a catch to all this.
Are video gamers athletes? They can be. They can be.
Mentally, they are.
I mean, back to my basketball example. You have professional basketball players. They're considered athletes. The guy playing at the park, I don't know if I would consider him an athlete. Yous are the guys playing at the park. I'm the guy starting for the Bulls. Power forward. Right? I'm just saying.
And that, sir, is mental gymnastics at its finest.
It's not mental gymnastics. I'm saying I'm just really, really good. Yeah. Peter Dinklage in what the hell's that movie? Pixels. Yeah, I love that movie.
Well, yeah, that was a play on Billy Mitchell, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what Tommy Amico saying.
He was pretty good in that.
Gatoroo says, I need to get releases from all the YouTubers and add resolution settings, but theoretically, yes, but he wouldn't. He's not going to put it on Steam. I'll definitely sign a release. Just make sure that you include my high score on the high scoreboards, and I'll definitely sign your release.
You'd have to get a different icon from me, but I'd sign a release. Seriously, though.
Console gamers are not athletes. Again, I mean, if you're getting paid to play a professional game in front of millions of people, I'm pretty sure that makes you an athlete.
Well, what's the definition of an athlete? Does it? I mean, right, that's why I said mentally. Because if you to be an athlete, if you have to do any kind of physical activity, then no, I don't think moving the thumbs around and fingers is really physical. But mentally, you do have to have like, certain games take, you got to have those reflexes, and you do have to make smart decisions. So
Crazy John says, "Do you get Billy Mitchell sauce now?" Okay, that's. I actually drank a bottle of Billy Mitchell hot sauce before I played the game. Full disclosure, drank the hot sauce. I felt my eyes kind of roll back in my head, and I just started playing. The spirit of Billy Mitchell descended upon me.
was it like an out of body experience?
It was. You know what? I still gotta play that one. I gotta play Hans's 10 levels of government funding. I hear it's fun. Gatoroos has made like 5 games. Just like he's just cranking them out. I'm putting them on the payroll. When I buy Intellivision, Gatoroos is going on the payroll.
Damn it! I'm looking for a developer. If you want to put your talents to good use, I could use it. Or I could use a coder, programmer.
I like Pixels. I love it. It's a really good movie. The only thing that I hate about Pixels is there is no cheat code in Pac-Man. So that little bit of creative license in the movie kind of pissed me off.
It's been a while since I see it, but I liked it.
Yeah, I seen that where that guy was going after marathon runners for their bogus Guinness records and stuff. All right, guys, we gotta. I know you were impressed by my hater smash, and you're trying to get some tips, but we got to get back to the smash video. That's where all the action's at. 99,000 though. Remember that. Everybody play hater smash. I want to see who gets second place. I'm trying to see who's the second best hater smash player out there.
Information on that. And conveniently, they've entered a quiet period, so I wouldn't expect hearing anything of that. Hans, 18 days ago, Hans is over in the Germany division of this gigantic starter organization, this starter company. Founders should get their units in the coming weeks or coming months. General orders within 6 months. That's very vague, Hans, but founders should be getting their units in the coming weeks. 18 days ago, that's, going on 3 weeks, so no. They're not getting their units in the coming weeks, that's for sure. And in the coming months, still potential, but they would need to start putting these together by hand, order the parts, the boards, and get everything working with the back end that they still don't have ready, as far as I could tell. Nor do I think they have plans to put this together in that time frame at this time, but not a full lie yet. But on brand with Intellivision, if you follow the track record of what they've said up to this point, why would these things be any different moving forward? They've never proved any differently. Nick, 13 days ago, given the pervasive activity of critics on the site, it has become obvious that this offering has been permanently derailed. This will now require the company to focus its efforts on other sources of investment to continue to push forward. So, without saying it, he blames it on the haters, which is such a cheap excuse. That's like Biden blaming inflation on Putin. Like, we all know that there were far more issues leading up to this before it derailed. You can't just blame people that are saying this is going to fail because you guys have mismanaged the hell out of this as the reason why it failed. Like, there are haters in every walk of life, yet plenty of products are successful in their own merits, and they're able to stand on their own.
Tommy Amico says JT is so fucking thirsty for his 1,000 subs. He's already over 1,000 subs. He's got like 15,000. So I don't know. How's your relations with Sagasta? I don't follow. Pong here says athlete, person who is proficient in sports and other forms of physical exercise. Yeah, video games are physical exercise. You use your hands, you use your brain.
All right, no. I disagree. No, give me the definition of physical.
I don't have the definition of my. Do you use your fingers? That's a physical thing, right? You touch a physical controller.
No.
You physically hit buttons.
Give me the definition of physical. Somebody in the chat, pull that up too.
Let's get physical. You don't need 1,000 active. I don't know where this idea. You just need over 1,000 subs and over was it like 400 hours of watch time. Tommy Amico says he has nearly 1,000 videos. Yeah, see. Me and Saggy are cool. I don't know why people are wondering about me and Saggy. Right here, Beef Jerky says physical relating to the body as opposed to the mind. So you use your hands, not your brain. You don't use mind powers to play video games. You use your hands, your eyes to see. It's an athlete. You're an athlete. It's athletic.
It's a stretch. You're moving your finger. You're moving your fingers like an inch to the left and to the right.
It doesn't matter. Can you play League of Legends in a professional setting? Can you play Smash Brothers professionally? Street Fighter?
Yeah, but that doesn't. It's different.
How's it different? It's no different from my example. Playing on the playground doesn't make you a professional athlete. Doesn't make you an athlete. Playing in the NBA, you're an athlete now, right?
No, because you're thinking of athlete in a different sense. The athlete just means you're doing something. You're physically. That's why I said at the beginning.
I walk. Does that
You're
make
mental.
me an athlete?
If you're a power walker and there's a,
why do I have to power walk? I walk. You said doing something physically.
Yeah, but hold on. What was the definition of athlete again? For sport, it has to be a sport. It has to be competitive.
Well, there you go.
So
League of Legends is competitive.
Yeah, but it says physically. So that's why I said there's the two words. It's a sport.
Physical. You use your hands to physically play a competitive game.
Yeah, but that's a stretch because you're not doing that. You're sitting on your ass and you're moving your thumbs maybe like millimeters to the left and right. We're gonna agree to disagree on this one.
Darts is a sport. You just stand there and
yeah, but your arm goes fully from back to forth. So we're gonna disagree on this one.
What about chess? Chess is a Olympic sport.
Again,
chess is an Olympic sport.
Again,
you play it in the Olympics.
No, I agree. It is you're an athlete in chess. Your hand moves more than a couple millimeters.
But you're having the same sort of.
No, I agree. It's not.
What if you're playing Wii?
It's not a highly. Okay, yeah, there we go. If you're playing Wii bowling,
so Dance Dance Revolution.
Yes, yes. You can be an athlete. Yes.
Esports, see, that's what I'm talking about. Gary's he's just lazy.
What? Hold on. What am I lazy about? What would I miss?
You don't want to be considered an athlete. You want to be considered a non-athlete.
Well, no, I mean mentally. That's why I said at the beginning. I said you're like mentally, yeah, because mentally you have to be sharper in games. It's different. It's not physical like playing basketball, hockey, football, baseball, stuff like that. But mentally, you do have to have a big mental game. There's a lot of games that I play, especially the game that I've been playing recently. You have to be on your game and focused mentally to do good. Otherwise, you're just going to get destroyed.
Let me see. What about fishing? Is fishing a sport? You just sit there with your line in the water.
No, you don't.
Until the fish bites, you just sit there.
Have you ever been like charter fishing?
No, I didn't say charter fishing. I just said fishing. Fishing itself
is considered fishing. An angler, you don't just sit there. You have to put some work in to get them big fish.
That's sport fishing. But regular, you can go to a competition where you sit in a boat on a lake and fish.
You still have to put some work in to catch a fish.
Don't. To catch it, to reel it in.
The fish. I've never had the fish just jump in my boat, Tony. again,
You don't have to catch any fish, do you?
You still.
You're not
but you-
required to catch a single fish.
But you
in a
have to
fishing
cast your.
contest.
But you have to cast your rod for it to be in the water.
You just
And
you,
that-
you can flick your wrist real light, as long as it gets in the water, right? You don't even have to. You can just hold it over the water, press the button, let the fucking hook drop.
We're splitting hairs here.
I'm gonna split this hair. It's thin. It's gonna be graphene when I split it. That's like saying golfing is standing in the grass. Hey, just swing your arm every once in a while. If you're Mexican, drinking is a sport. It's definitely. Have you seen Beer Fest? Drinking is a sport. Competitive. He competed in Hungry Hungry Hippo. Is cards a sport?
Yeah, I think people play Texas Hold'em.
So how's Texas Hold'em any different than video games?
Or maybe they don't consider it I don't know if I've ever heard them consider it a sport. I play cards, but I don't think I've ever heard them consider it a sport. And I've never
We're gonna
heard
casino. Fuck yeah, see?
poker players considered athletes.
All right, let's get back to the video. We're getting distracted. You guys are distracting me.
With what they have to offer. This still hasn't been manufactured yet. Like, that needs to get done. It should have been done before you guys move forward with this crowdfunding campaign that Tommy had said they would never do crowdfunding, and they did crowdfunding. And then they cover this at the bottom of the statement here. Nick lied about the release date being forthcoming, and Hans lied about founders getting their units. When the executives are so blatantly dishonest, it makes this feel more like a scam than a failed product. Actually, I think Phil misled with his end of February statement as well. He did. That was another blatant lie in black and white, where he said something recorded that he promised to give people an update on manufacturing, and he would have, I believe he said good, but he would have news at the end of the month. And then he clarified saying, well, actually, you might need till March 1st on that. March 1st came and went, nothing. And then the next day came, and I don't know if it was March 2nd or 3rd. I don't know. These days all run together. They came up.
G10 says you guys are a bunch of Amico shills. Okay.
What's worse, Tony? The guy saying that the Amico was coming out, or the guys peddling and defending it?
I think the guy saying it's coming out because he actually works for the company. The guys defending it are just jackasses on the internet.
Okay. Just want to make that clear.
Shut up with sports already. What is this, ESPN? This is the Ocho, ESPN 8.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, is square dancing a sport? It's highly competitive.
Some good, clean family fun, huh, Cotton?
Yeah, that's right.
Out with a statement from Phil Adam, the CEO of Intellivision, stating that they are now entering a quiet period and that they would not be able to give any more information because they're going to potentially be talking to acquirers and people to work together with that. All of it was just a bunch of words, meaningless words, more lies from Intellivision. And this is coming from someone who invested in the company.
Oh, shit. Did you notice something, Gary?
What's that?
If you look at the statement here, I'm going to try to make the quality a little better. Right here, quiet period has quotation marks around it. Hey, quiet period. That's
so it's
almost
not real. It's not really a quiet period.
Yeah, that's like they're admitting it's a wink, wink, quiet period. I don't know if that would hold up in court, but at the very least, he could twist it in that direction. Like, we didn't mean a real quiet period. We were just quiet period.
Work together with that. All of it was just a bunch of words, meaningless words, more lies from Intellivision. And this is coming from someone who invested in the company. And I would hope people understand my frustrations with this. I'm not out to get Intellivision. I'm not on the attack of, I want to destroy this company. I want to hold them accountable for their actions. And I think that's fair. I think that's beyond fair. I think anybody at Intellivision that watches this video and gets frustrated at me needs to take a deep look in the mirror at where you're at right now and what you've told me the whole time up to this point and why I'm so frustrated right now. And I would hope if you put yourself in my shoes, you'd understand why I'm so frustrated as an investor in your organization. I still hope for the best. I still wish you the best. I feel like there's a lot of hardworking people out there that want the best out of this. But when you have leaders of your company saying things over and over and over again and making the public, the general public, think one thing, and the reality turns out to be something completely different, I don't know how else we're supposed to think about that. Not trying to be a dick, just saying the facts and the reality of what we're dealing with as people like me who were extremely excited about this console reaching the mainstream. Being able to prove people wrong that were being overly negative about this, that said it didn't have a chance in hell, to maybe, I don't know, have a chance to pick it up and play it themselves and maybe change their mind. But doesn't look like that's happening, at least in its current form,
Tony,
anytime soon. I just want to cover.
What's okay?
but before the bullshit started, was anybody being overly negative, or were they just being critical?
No, there was some people being overly negative.
I mean, but most of us that are still doing it, were we being like mean about it, or were we just being critical?
Oh, we were being critical. There's always some crazies on both ends.
Well, there's no doubt about that. But wouldn't you say it was kind of the pushback and the not wanting to admit that there was some critical stuff that kind of made us a little bit more mean about everything?
Well, definitely, because we would say something, right? Say like a criticism, and then there would be like 6 videos trying to tear apart our criticism, and then we'd have to explain why they were idiots, and pick apart their bullshit. And that might have made us seem a little mean. I mean, when you're being made to look like a fool over and over again, you probably think the person's being mean to you. But let's discuss B. Arthur now. Yeah. I got to be mean on douchebags. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Yeah, Max, I agree. Crazies who aren't self-aware are quite difficult to deal with. It's like herding cats.
This great post by Japanard on Reddit that just covered a bunch of mistruths, as I like to call them. Some of them flat out lies, some of them arbitrary dates in the next year or so, but based off of everything else that's happened and what we know of the company, it's just a lot of minutia and mistruths or flat out lies, depending on which statement we're looking at. I hope Intellivision, if they see this video, understands why the narrative of the community has changed so harshly. It should make sense to you. And if it doesn't, I can't really help you. I think that's more of an internal problem. If people can say these things, invent their frustrations, and it goes in one ear and out the other, or you don't understand that you're lying to us, that's on you. And that's all I can really say. And that's the nicest way I can be about this. But we'll see what happens in the future. I'd love to end this with a positive note, but they're their quiet period. And we don't have any information coming from them, nor do I want them to talk to me directly about anything unless they have some sort of vital information that I could share with people that's factual, with tangible evidence to back up what they're going to say. I don't want to hear anything from anyone who works at this company because I don't want to spread rumors and false.
Smash says that's it. That's the end of his video. And he's still got like 2 minutes. He's learning from us, Gary. We've infected Smash with the
just
virus.
Can't get away from it.
False information and a lie just to try to change the narrative back in your favor, which I've done way too many times. I put my entire reputation on the line and had it ruined because I believed in the words you told me up to this point. So I guess, I don't know, I'm just turning this video into a venting rant. I hope people understand my situation as a gamer, someone who thought they played this console personally, but then it never came to fruition and started questioning what they even played in the first place. Was that even the Intellivision Amico, or was that some sort of dev kit unit that had a much bigger GPU, CPU, RAM capacity that's not going to be the actual retail units? And what I saw was not what people were going to actually have because you guys couldn't figure out the retail units and what people are going to actually have and how the game's going to work in conjunction with that, and so many other issues I had with that. So as an investor, not knowing a lot of the facts that were supposed to be true, what you told me and what I saw, and I had a warped perception of reality, and that's what I told people. I hope viewers that have watched me understand why I was misled, understand why I had so much passion behind this project in the first place, and understand why I did a full 180 on the entire situation once I woke up to the lies and misinformation that you guys constantly spread time and time again. I think I got most of it out of me.
Man, this is like a period of coping for a lot of guys in the that either were on the Pro Amico side or are on the Pro Amico side. A lot of coping going on.
Yeah. Lot of copium being consumed.
I'm going to leave it right there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, you stay smashing.
Well, that was Smash's latest video. Tony trying to tie up the definition to get the esports ranked as sport. We got one more video. It was put out by a small YouTube channel. I think it was called the Geek Getaway, something like that. Some little asshole channel. We're not going to play the audio because I'll probably get copy struck because they used have a was it have a bad day. Hopefully you guys can see this, but this car smashed JT right into this building. They had an Amico day. So, what do you think about this whole situation, Gary?
I think we need to turn the phrase "have an Amico day" into "have an Amico year."
I want have an Amico day to be the next pull the homer. You had an Amico day. Like it started out good and then you just crash into a fucking Ace Hardware.
I mean, at this point, crashing into an Ace Hardware would be better than being part of Intellivision.
That shit was wild, though. I think that's it for the Amico-centric talk. I think now we're just going to kind of talk about whatever. I got to ask you, Gary, as someone who's been doing this for like a year, do you find yourself just, like things happen, you're like, wow, this would be a really good story to tell on stream. Like, I got to remember this for stream. Or is that just me?
Every once in a while, yeah.
Can you give an example? It's like pulling teeth with you.
Of an experience that I've had recently.
Yeah.
Didn't I just do that? You want me to tell you another one?
Yeah, thank you.
So yeah, I'll elaborate on what I did yesterday. We went out to the Fillmore. I posted this on Twitter, and we went and seen Kill Switch Engage, and is actually my first. I know Tommy O is going to kill me here. That was my first heavy metal concert. I haven't been to many concerts in my lifetime anyways. I've been to like a handful. But that was my first heavy metal.
Concerts? What concerts have you been to?
Oh, so I was dragged as a kid to.
Go ahead.
Well, you don't want. Literally, I've been to like 2 or 3 before this one.
When you start saying I've been dragged, it sounds like it's going to be like a really shitty concert. Like I don't want to admit that I went to Liza Minnelli. I was dragged.
Well, here's the thing. I was getting to it if you let me finish. So people are going to make fun of me for it. So
that's right, exactly.
I was exactly so I was dragged as a kid. I was like 8 years old, and my mom and my stepdad took me to go see John Tesh. You know who John Tesh is, right?
What I'm hearing is when you were 8, you were a big John Tesh fan, and your parents took you.
No, but I'm getting
realized that John Tesh was lame.
No, but I'm getting around to say like the concert was actually really good. Like for anybody who doesn't know, John Tesh did the NBA theme, right? Yeah. He did like Entertainment Tonight, I think, and then he did the NBA theme. He's done some other like big stuff. But I liked it as a kid. Like that's what I was getting around to say. It was like I was dragged to it as a kid. But my mom had like a bunch of John Tesh CDs, and no, it was actually a really good concert.
You love John Tesh.
I still don't listen to it, but no, as a kid, I was surprised. It was really good. That was at the Fox Theater down in Detroit. That was like the first concert that I had ever really been to.
Honest question: how many John Tesh posters did you have on your wall as a kid?
0.
Don't lie. You're such a liar, Gary. You know you slept with your John Tesh doll every night. You tucked them in.
Do they even have those? I got to look on eBay now.
The problem, see, you gotta look because you're like you gotta replace the one you lost as a kid.
No, but on a serious note, so it was that one. The next one probably would have just been like concerts and stuff that like locally, if you go to like a festival or anything. So it doesn't really count. The next one was was around, I think, I want to say like 2006. It was the Georgia Power Tour. So that had like Young Jeezy, Lil Wayne. I don't know if it was like 3 6 Mafia or something like that. I can't remember who else was there, but I know for sure it was like Young Jeezy and Lil Wayne. And then fast forward to like when I met my old lady, they had a thing in Royal Oak, which is called Arts, Beats, and Eats. And the year we worked, because I did the first year, is the year I met her. They had 38 Special, AWOL Nation, a few other bands. I think they had Eddie Money was there that year. I think that was the year before he passed away.
Hold on, we're being joined by the king. The king is
Hey, what's up? And then we since that was where we met, we actually we go back every year, kind of for like our anniversary. And the next year we seen what the hell's their name? Now I can't. Now I'm drawing a blank. I'll circle back to that, but I can't remember. It was no, but it's on a serious note. So it was that one. The next one. I remember now. It was All American Rejects. That was the big band that played there, like I want to say 3 years ago. And then during COVID, they kind of cut that out. Like you couldn't go there during COVID, so they didn't have it. Last year was who the hell? Or no, last year. This was the year that they came back. Was the Neon Trees and Rise Against. So that was basically it up until last night, where she took me to the Fillmore, and we seen Rise Against, or not Rise Against, Kill Switch Engage, and August Burns Red. And what was cool was I was familiar with Kill Switch Engage, but I was not familiar with August Burns Red. And to my surprise, while they were playing, they broke out into a Legend of Zelda cover that was absolutely awesome. And if you can find me on Twitter, I have it posted there. If not, just look it up on YouTube. August Burns Red, Legend of Zelda, and that was absolutely awesome. So I was meant to be there last night, and I absolutely had a good time. So
that was not an Amico shill. That was the king of all buttocks. But apparently his mic or something wasn't working. He left. I've only been to a single concert in my whole life. And
so it's not weird that I've only been to a few.
No, I've only been
because my old lady makes fun of me for not really being to many concerts in my life.
What's up, King?
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right.
So what are your thoughts on this whole Amico situation?
Well, I said it before on Reddit. I think that Kami's idea of like the grassroots with the little YouTube channels and stuff like that it's a good idea, but it wasn't handled right because it was mostly latching on to people who were really, really like negative, a bad look, thugs and creeps and stalkers and harassers and really aggressive kind of people that that any normal CEO or company would say, let's get away from these guys. These guys are like really not who we want our brand to be associated with. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think that's how he started it, and that's how it went downhill pretty much from the beginning.
Well, you know what? I'll allow somebody to be kind of like passionate about what's been going on. Like I've been in the past, I've been fiery, and I came at John Retro Bro a couple times.
Yeah, I actually remember that.
In the comments, I came at Cyrus a little bit. I came at Relic. I've come at some of these guys. I did apologize, a few months back last year, and I owned up to some of the behavior, and going forward, I said we can be better. I think that a lot of guys can be better. I think it's at the point now though where some of these guys don't like when you look at like guys like Turbo Joe and Relic Gamer, they just don't want to be wrong. And it's gotten to a point where, it's okay to have your beliefs and say, hey, look, you had fun playing this console. I understand that. Not everybody got to go to these events to play this console. Not everybody got to, have these one-on-ones with Tommy or spend a weekend with him and have him come over and, bring his dev unit or whatever, to play this. So they have to understand that if this never releases, yeah, you guys are the only ones who did play this. And it might have been fun for the time that you guys, partied and spent a weekend playing it. But at the end of the day, a lot of us that were being critical were criticized. Pat and Ian were called clowns. Other people were called gaming racists.
Even worse.
Right. So in that sense, and especially when it's coming from supposedly professional people like Tommy and Nick and these guys in higher positions, that's just not right.
Yeah.
At all. Especially when these people who have been critical, myself, Tony, that's so unfair. And for us to not get an apology and for most people to just kind of go, oh, hey, well, we're going to be friends after this. And it doesn't matter if the Amico comes out. It does matter, because a lot of us were chastised over having our critical take on it. And that's all it was at the end of the day. Like I've said from the beginning, I'm a huge Intellivision fan. I have a console. I have over 60 games, 70 games. There's no reason I don't want to see this come out. I'm tired of seeing things like the Coleco Chameleon, the Intellivision, the VCS. Even though it came out, I still think it's bogus. I don't like seeing these things because it just tarnishes gaming overall. And this could have been somebody's first step into something like this and be like, this is video games. I don't want nothing to do with this. Like, I put money on a console that kind of looked cool for me and my family, and I got burnt on it. And why, it leaves a bad taste in everybody's mouth. So that's where I'm at on it.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You remember that he went after Tetris.
Yeah.
Who's like a legend and who's like so well respected in the community, retro community, and treated like crap, not only by him, but treated like crap by Mike Kennedy with the Coleco Chameleon. When he pulled out, he says, I can't work with these people. I'm out of here. So Mike Kennedy sent his people after him and tore into him. And now Tommy Tallarico did the same thing. So here's a lesson of the day. Don't fuck with Tetris. You're going to fail. It's just going after the wrong people.
All I can say is Kevtris is a really, really nice guy. I talk to him every once in a while. He's funny. He takes a joke well.
Yeah, you got to take
and he has, here's the thing, here's the difference between him and Tommy Tellerico. The guy's got passion, though. What he's doing is purely for
passion,
the retro community. It wasn't to make a quick buck or be the next big thing. He did it with, like, you look at the two guys and I can say, okay, Tommy might be a big Intellivision fan. I couldn't tell you how much, but I could tell you how big of like Corey was. He's huge. He's been on YouTube for a long time, kind of trying to, buckle these old retro kind of like roadblocks for the longest time. And the only thing he wanted to do was bring out something that pushed game preservation, forward. The whole goal was to keep these old games that we're having a hard time kind of playing these days, keep it moving. And that's basically what what their products do and what the Analog Pocket stands for. It's being able to give the, breathe new life into something that's kind of like, have you played on a Game Boy in a while? Because the last Game Boy or Game Boy Pocket that I picked up was god awful. Like it's not just because it's old, it's just because it's not backlit, and it's very hard to play on something like that nowadays. So from what they were doing to what Tommy was doing and when Intellivision were doing is just they're in a different league.
Gentlemen, I have breaking news.
Is it good breaking news?
Has it ever been good breaking news? Have I ever said, hey, I got breaking in television news?
Is it about Cyrus Martin restarting his channel?
No. I'd like to take you on a little trip through time and space. This is February 10th, 2022. Intellivision.com/our-team. Someone else is joining us. It's Tommy Amico. What's up, Tommy? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, not so great today.
Are you eating the mic?
Yeah.
Don't inhale that mic.
I hear a lot of clanking and clattering.
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Very, very low.
So that's the news, right?
Hold on. How about now?
It's a little better, but
You sound you're kind of far away.
Yeah. I'll come back.
Oh Jesus, my ears are
Probably
bleeding.
a gorilla or something.
yeah, he'll be back. But we're taking a trip through time. Tommy Amico can join us. February 10th, 2022. As you can see, Tommy Tallarico, Phil Adam, Hans Ippish, Nick Richards, Rob Johnson, Jason Enos, Chuck LaBella. But now, gentlemen, we're going to move forward in time through the magic of the internet.
Uh-huh.
We're at March 6th, 4 days before my birthday, 5 days ago. We got to get rid of this stupid pop-up. So we got Tommy Tallarico. We got Phil Adam, Hans Ippish, Nick Richards, Rob Johnson, Jason Enos, Bill Fisher, John Alvarado, Mike Dietz, Sumet, Dave Perry, Steve Roney, Jason Toff, Mike Gallagher, Abby Konovich, Scott Shimura, and that's it.
That's wonderful.
Gentlemen, what happened to Chuck LaBella?
Who the fuck is that?
Chuck LaBella was the guy who worked at ABC or NBC. He worked on The Apprentice.
The marketing guy, right?
He was their chief. What the hell? They had a weird name for him. We'll just go back to what it said on the thing. Let's go. He was called the Chief Entertainment Acquisition, VP Entertainment Acquisition, Chuck LaBella. Now he's gone.
Is he the guy that bought the Cat Fighter clip?
No. He came after they showed the Cat Fighter clip.
What the fuck is entertainment acquisition? That means buying entertainment?
Probably meaning hiring the strippers to do the lap dance.
It was for the TV show. It was for the Intellivision TV show. I mean, he worked at NBC, ABC, Comedy Central. He worked with Bill Maher.
I missed a
Apprentice.
part of the stream. What you're saying that they were gonna have a TV show?
No, that was a joke.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it seemed like it because you remember the early promos when Tommy used like all his TV skills when he was doing like the safety suit. Remember that shit? It was like weird. It was like it seemed like they were gonna keep doing that, you know?
Yeah, but Chuck is gone. Now, the question becomes, when did Chuck leave? Because we don't have a archive between this date and March. What is it? What did I say? March 6th and February 10th. Sometime between those two dates, Chuck left, or he was removed from the webpage. But he was on the Start Engine campaign, which didn't end until February 28th. So again, the question is, were they using someone that didn't work at the company as part of their fundraising campaign?
Yeah. Jay Allard, Kara Acker, the big ones, not to mention other smaller ones.
And now Chuck LaBella could be potentially added to that list.
LaBella, is he a paisano?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But he's still on the Start Engine page to this day, right now. I am looking at his picture. I will stop sharing this one.
Gentlemen, stop your engines.
And we'll go to the Intellivision Start Engine page, and there you can see him, Chuck LaBella.
They're in circles like we're in circles. Like they got their heads in circles and we got our heads in circles.
Yeah. You're on a lot of drugs.
I got
No, I'm sober. Because I'm recovering.
Sober
Long-term damage.
Amico is dangerous.
Yeah.
Stop swallowing mics and stuff.
Oh my goodness.
We have to clear this up, Tony.
Wow, how are we going to do that, Gary?
Did Carl win the bet? They had $0.
I guess technically Carl won because they canceled it and it's $0.
Nice.
So I'd like to find out, Tony, about the contest, the email contest where Tommy Tallarico went around saying that all the winners have been notified and their posters or whatever the fuck they gave them.
Oh, the Earthworm Jim poster and all that shit. He claimed, you know what he said? He said that the person contacted him and said he was being harassed by the haters, so like, don't tell anyone I won.
But it was supposed to be a whole bunch of people, wasn't it? Like 10 people or something?
The golden ticket thing, you mean?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Tony, did you want to explain it?
Well, he claimed that people won. And again, the same thing that in order to protect them from the haters, they weren't going to put out their names publicly. And his Twitter is private now, so I can't pull it up, unfortunately.
But on top of that, Tony explained that those were illegal to do in the first place because they didn't offer the legal way to no purchase necessary for the sweepstakes and the drawings.
Yep.
And so if they never did that, they legally can't give shit away to anyone or they'd be in trouble as far as I see it.
True.
But even setting up the promotion should land them in trouble theoretically.
I think this is a big reason why they don't want to take anybody to court. Like, or they shouldn't take anybody to court. I think all this kind of stuff would be, I don't know if it's relevant, but
you remember how Gen X Gamer was like, okay, this is what like real businesses do. Like they hire someone like Smash JT and then they have him sign a thing and then they'd be like, cool, like you're now an advisor, like your job is to not talk about us. And like that's a smooth way to do it, but like they're not gonna do that, of course. But like if Smash seeks his own settlement, they'll probably just settle to shut him up. So if any of those guys who are anti stop talking quickly, they may have gotten a settlement.
Well, they didn't offer me a settlement, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, you didn't sue him for anything. What damages do you have to show?
Listen, probably with some NDA attached.
Like Tony, for you, they'd have to do like the "we hire you" thing. But
but even if that was the only route they could go, there's no way in hell Tommy Tallarico would. His pride would not let.
Guess what? He's not the CEO. He's a guy who stays at home and doesn't really do much for the company anymore. So it's not really up to him and his pride anymore, is it?
But it's too late. But that's too late.
Yeah, if any of this shit were up to Tommy's pride, it wouldn't be where it is now.
Right. Well, we agree on that.
He kind of gets the idea now that maybe I should just slink away for a bit, because I think it's like a critical mass of lulls, and he realizes he's the butt of those lulls from everywhere, and all his safe spaces are gone. So I think he really realizes that he's a laughing stock.
I would say calling Smash JT at 1:30 in the morning is a good sign that you're right, King of all buttocks.
And he was all coked up too.
Yeah, that means you're either coked up as fuck or you just can't sleep because you're tossing and turning. And I believe the man is straight edge.
Hello.
What's up, Rabbit Dude?
Hi, Rabbit
What's up? It works. I'm on the screen. Yay. So what are we talking about?
Right now, we're going to talk about golden tickets because people are asking about golden tickets. So we're going to show.
Do you guys want background on Rabbit Dude?
I don't know if I do.
It's okay. You can have background if you want of me. It's fine.
Rabbit Dude's great, but he's just like, he asks questions. Like he'll ask Darius, like, I don't know, like not specifically.
Yeah, I know.
He'll be like, Darius, where does your sister work? And like people, and Volpin she'll go, don't trust him. That's Santiago. That's one of the snakes. Don't trust him.
Yeah.
But I think Rabbit Dude is like naively, genuinely curious about this stuff.
Yeah.
Rabbit Dude, you sound a bit young. Are you at least 18?
I'm 30.
Okay.
Just like me.
You're 30?
Yeah, I'm 30.
I don't believe that. What's your birthday?
Hey, I believe it. That's how I am.
I just got to make sure for legal purposes that we have all adults.
I understand.
Because I keep bringing up blow every once in a while, so.
It's not legal at any age. Atari Creep has joined the stream.
Yeah, we got Atari Creep. Hold on.
We have been demonetized.
We're going to watch this. It's an update on the golden ticket giveaways. So.
Oh, all right.
See if I can get better quality. 480.
All of those, mind you, you've seen the movie, right? All of those kids got fucking screwed. All of the kids that got the golden tickets were almost murdered. Now go on.
Okay, they got murdered. They didn't get screwed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant like they got screwed over.
It doesn't matter. They signed their rights away.
Wonka NDA.
Releases.
I mean, like,
they signed waivers.
I said this in an older video. It's a movie about a guy who's torturing children for being bad.
No. Well,
that's weird.
No,
that
he didn't. Hold on. He didn't torture anybody. He let them fail on their own devices. Charlie Bucket wins the whole thing because he's a good kid who at the end of the day did a good deed.
So if you saw a kid who like always ran across the street and like didn't look both ways, would you let him run in front of a fucking car? Or would you say that was a cruel thing to do?
How big is the car and how fast is it going?
Yeah, there you go.
Every day this kid does it. Every fucking day he just runs the red light. Every fucking day he just runs across the street when there's a red light. And then one day you see the car coming and he doesn't see it. Are you going to be like Wonka? Oh, yeah.
I'm going to call people over. I'm going to call everybody in the neighborhood like, come here. The kid's about to get
look, the kid's running across the street. He's getting an Amico. Okay, go ahead with the Atari Creep and the golden ticket of child torture.
But before we get to that, we do have to clarify about Willy Wonka. The parents were the issue. If you listen to the songs in Willy Wonka, remember what's her name? Veruca Salt is spoiled. That's why she's
Right.
like that. Bad parenting. Mike TV has too much screen time. Bad parenting. What's her name? Violet. She only eats certain things because her
I know.
parents.
And Charlie had rape games on his Switch because he had bad parents that didn't set the parental control.
By the way,
And that's why you're getting a golden ticket.
All right.
by the way, I got a question.
Uh-oh.
What game was it? What was that one game he was mentioned had rape in it or something? What game was it he was mentioning about?
That's Super Mario Galaxy 2. It's at the end. You have to
So actually, that there's a few games, and I can't remember who on Twitter posted it, and I actually replied, or it was actually Ninja Kitty was saying something to Sam Makovich. He actually posted because he found a game digitally on the eShop that said like "Love Me Tender" or "Sweet Kiss" or something with like two girls on there. There actually
was there a cup?
There was no cup. What they are is I don't know. He might be talking about like the Senran Kagura games, or I think that's how you pronounce it. But mainly what they're talking about are the romance novel anime type games, which are starting to pop up.
All right, so I heard there was like a specific game. I can't remember the name of it, but it was about a woman who was overcoming a rape.
Yeah, there is a game.
Anti-rape.
Yeah.
I think that's what they used as their example.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's not a game you perform rape in the game,
Right.
right?
Oh, I had
it was just a story element.
Right, but Tommy still used that. He's like, this
Right.
game's about rape. It's about rape.
Right?
He said, if you like rape games, then buy a Nintendo Switch.
We're getting off topic, gentlemen.
Yes.
We're in the weeds again. Let's
sorry. Okay.
The best place to be.
Let's take a look at this real quick.
What's up, creepers and geekers? Chris the Atari Creep. How is everyone doing?
We got to
today?
speed it
guys.
up.
I just got this email. I literally just uploaded Atari VCS video about Missile Command and some exclusive content coming for your Atari VCS. Should you be slotted to have?
All right, so you see, he got this email, and it says, if you're receiving this email, it means you're an Intellivision merchandise golden ticket holder and maybe a prize winner. According to our records, you have 1 golden ticket. So you've been entered that number of times. Nowhere in this email does it say no purchase necessary. Click the link or go to this website to enter or send us an email or a letter. Or
Is there any legal small print like anywhere on the page?
No.
That's
so wait a minute. So wait. So you got a golden ticket for pre-ordering?
No. This is a golden ticket for buying merchandise from the shop.
Oh, so okay. So what
There's
you're saying
two golden tickets.
The
There's a
only
golden
way to get the tickets was purchasing.
Hold on.
Okay.
Shut up. All right. Because we got to clarify, because there's a golden ticket that comes with a pre-order, but it's a different golden ticket from these golden tickets.
Solid marketing move.
Yeah. Is this really Leo?
Sure.
It's Daushin.
Yo.
What's up?
What's cracking?
Look, if he thinks there needs to be purchase necessary on this, then he literally just took the plot of the movie. He was literally just like, we'll stuff it in when they buy stuff from us, and then it'll just happen.
Yeah. And the page with all the rules was not on the website accessible. Like it
existed somewhere.
Yeah, you could go there if you know the link, but like if you went to the website and looked, the contest was nowhere. There was no like here's
so
the
it was
contest,
about as
here's the
easy.
rules.
It was about as easy to find as their dev portal.
Yeah.
No, it was the opposite. The dev portal was really easy to find.
It's easier to find their dev portal than to find the rules to the contest, which can legally be disclosed.
Yeah.
Ars Technica. That's what they.
All right, so let's continue on with the video here.
I have one, but I'm slotted to have an Amico, and I happen to have 2 of these golden tickets. And we just got an email about the golden ticket giveaway. Now, before we get into that, let me start by correcting once again, because I made a pinned posts, and I've been replying to everyone's comment on how wrong I was about where I got the second ticket. Yes, it was from a shipment of merchandise I received. Okay, it wasn't from any version of the Amico, whether it be Founders, VIP, or anything else within, around, or in between. Please, for the love of God, stop telling me. I know. It says here, if I'm receiving this email, it means I have an Intellivision merchandise golden ticket holder. And that's true. I have two of them, in fact. Thank you for purchasing television stuff, blah, 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 merchandise golden ticket. On July 15th, we will draw winners for 10 Amico consoles, one for each month between October 2019 and July 2020. I remember him talking.
That never happened, by the way. They did not. They were supposed to draw one every one a month. They didn't.
And when were they supposed to start?
July 15th.
Of this year?
No, of 2020.
That's how long things have been fucked up internally. Okay?
Maybe
Since 2020, okay? It didn't just start this year, guys. Anyone, Smash JT, anyone else listening? It's been fucked up.
Yeah, this was supposed to start the year that the console was initially released.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Originally, they were supposed to draw one every month, and then they never did. So then they did this whole, like, we're going to draw all 10 of them on July 15th. And then they quietly drew.
They had quiet time.
Yeah, they had quiet time again.
There was a drawing shortage from Corona.
So let's continue on.
Talking about wanting to do one of these once a month. I guess something was a little amiss, so he's just going to do it in a lump sum. That's awesome. And that means I could possibly have two extra Amicos. I wonder what I would do with one of those. I'd give it to one of you guys. Other prizes, keep an eye on your inbox and your social media channels. One. And it says here, according to the records, I have one golden ticket. I actually have two. One came from a shirt I purchased early on, the Smart shirt, and the other one came from that slew of stuff that Tommy had sent along. So I don't know, maybe one of them was not activated. No, you know what? That makes sense because one was directly purchased by me, for me. So that would make sense why it would only show one. I'm hoping they both get activated. If not, that's fine. That's fine. I got the other one for free anyhow. So for an extra surprise, hold your merchandise golden ticket close to your smartphone, tablet, or RFID reader. So if I'm reading this correctly, they're just going to announce one of us as the winner on in an email. But then you could use the ticket for extra stuff because it shows here that I have one. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So we'll see how that works here. And you view surprises here after 7-2. Oh, this is going to be surprises.
Dude,
let us know by replying to this email.
Tony.
Good luck.
Tony, it's like how does shit get from the point of like someone saying, Tommy, we could do this. This is something we could do, right? Like this is something we could do. We could have them scan the card on their phone, right? This is something we could do. How does it get from that to a fucking website where it's like all set up to go, but nothing in between? That's
yes, man.
Weird.
No.
Surrounding yourself with yes men.
That's funny. I was about to say that.
Yeah, like where's it's a sandwich with two pieces of bread. Like what the fuck? And this is 2020. This is bad.
Yeah.
These yes men, when did they really start to come in and pile in? When the Fig and Republic money started to pledges were made, and like what?
Maybe
This right here.
Maybe the golden tickets were really made out of gold, and that's where all the money went.
Well, Julie Ehrman is the biggest yes man, and it's not even a man.
Well, okay, so did they actually gave out RFID cards that look like golden tickets and they have chips in them?
Yeah.
But you can't scan them anywhere.
No, you can. They worked on the Amico app, and it loaded up a special video that showed the Cloudy Mountain video like a day early. You got to see the Cloudy Mountain video a day early.
Sweet.
And that was it.
No, hold on a second. No, hold on a second. Supposedly these went out, right?
No, they did go out. People showing them that they had them. They went out.
How come I've never seen these? Who has these?
Yeah, people have shown them off.
Merchandise.
No. The golden tickets.
Yes, people who purchased merchandise got golden tickets.
The ones that could be skinned. I've never seen these.
All right, Rabbit, take it easy.
Later.
Hey, bye, Rabbit.
Dude, I really have to. Okay, guys, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I'll kick him out. See this? This is a guy who has a golden ticket.
Hey, there it is.
Oh,
See,
See, this is going way
golden
back.
ticket website not loading.
Uh-oh.
is that Mike Mullis?
I don't know who that is. It is
It's all the hallmarks of like
Watchdog 9000.
You
It's
need
like-
one of those, Tony.
it says right on it, like, keep this, you're gonna need this later, like this is gonna be something that happens later, just wait. Like, it's always same thing with the games. It's like, don't worry, this is a promise for the future. Here's your promise.
Here's the thing. Yeah, there's the thing. They got their thing, and that was the golden ticket.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if it's anything else, it's just the
Right.
card, hotel key itself.
Well, here's what was posted on Atari Age that we can't see now, but someone had uploaded it to Reddit. It says, posted on behalf of Tommy Tallarico, original post from Atari Age forum. It says, we wanted to do something right before Christmas, but the fulfillment company screwed things up for us a little bit. As some of you may know, we sent all the RFID golden tickets to the fulfillment house, but they forgot to tell us that depending on where the order came from, they ship from different locations. So folks outside the U.S. didn't get one unless you were in Western Canada. And most of the folks on the East Coast didn't get one. So we hired a few interns and we had hand-mailed out everyone who didn't get one. It was a bit of a logistical nightmare. We wanted to wait a little after Christmas and the order is dying down to ensure everyone who ordered has received their golden ticket. To keep it 100% fair. We have a programmer in-house now who is working on the back end to have our first drawing. We're also building up...
You sent the cards out?
Yeah. We're also building up the Amico Club app. Hired a programmer last week just to deal with our app. So I'm hoping to have news and info about it by the beginning of February. Beginning of February. This is 2 years ago, 2020. February 2020, they were supposed to start the contest. In July, they were like, fuck it, we fucked up. We're just going to do all 10 at once.
I have an announcement to make. I think I see someone in the chat, a buddy from England, the Rambling Man.
Oh, Rambling Man.
What's up, Rambling Man?
So what's going on, Rambling?
I know he was MIA for a while.
Well, he got hit by a car.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to mention it.
Get well soon, Rambling. I hope you're feeling okay.
That was like a month ago, Tony.
Hey, it takes a while when you get by a car. Man. It's not like inhaling a pill.
Was it a smart car?
It was smart that day. Here's my question, Tony. Not to sideline you. About these golden tickets. Can you explain the other kind of golden ticket real quick?
The other kind of golden ticket. Well, when you ordered a Founders Edition, you got a lenticular card that was a golden ticket.
That's like the gift card, right?
Yeah.
Did that come about later? And do you think...
No.
Okay. So... Because I was almost wondering, did they make up a different kind of golden ticket to make you forget about the first one?
No, Tommy just likes the word golden ticket. So
Yeah, I mean,
used it twice.
I mean, all right, that's fine.
I don't know. Probably.
Again, I know that's a children's movie, but that's a Tim Burton children's movie, or the 70s version is also very creepy. Not like what I'd be going for with the messaging on my system. Like, parents today, don't want their kids to be treated like the kids in that film. That's all I'm saying.
I thought I was the only one that thought that chocolate tunnel was weird.
Oh, that's the best part.
Yeah, but it is weird. Or am I...
Oh, yeah, it's fucking weird. He's looking at them mad and shit. He's getting, angry. That's why I said he's a dick. I didn't see the Tim Burton one, but in the Gene Wilder one, he's kind of an asshole.
Those are just for reference. Those are entirely two different movies.
Oh yeah, I didn't see
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was more based on the book.
I don't know the book.
That was based on the book.
I see
Willy
the
Wonka and the Chocolate. Yeah, that's the better one, and that's not based on the book.
Mm-hmm. Does the Tim Burton one have songs?
Yeah, they both have songs.
I bet the Tim Burton one's songs suck.
They got one or two that are already.
You're okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check it out then. Anyway, go on. It's a fucking creepy. It's a creepy thing to compare yourself to. That's all I'm saying. Is even Gene Wilder is a nice, kind Willy Wonka, but he's still a fucking creep. And the tunnel scene is damn proof.
Exactly.
Don't shit on my childhood, Tommy.
It's fine. I like it, but it's kind of a listen, dude. Deep down, you know, it's kind of a movie about people that don't really like kids. Deep down,
Oh, my kind
it's like, how do I exploit kids, but I don't really like them that much. It's like The Wall. You ever seen The Wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like this distaste for childhood. Anyway, go on, Tony. You were saying more about the golden ticks.
Oh yeah, because there's always more. You know, here, I always like to say that we go a little further. We reach a little further. So let me go ahead and try to get this damn thing up. I can't. Why is the window not showing? Hold on. Having an issue here.
Which direction we are going? Is it raining? Is it snowing?
Yeah, something like that.
Not a speck of light is showing, but the roar keeps on rowing.
Secretly, he loves this movie.
I do, but yeah, that's the whole thing.
All right.
I love the movie too.
What about Samurai Cop?
I never seen it. It's good.
Samurai Cop.
Definitely.
It'll change your life.
All right, here we go.
80s movie? Maybe I have seen it.
All right, as you can see here on the screen, this is the Intellivision Entertainment Twitter account. We're going to show this thread here.
Wow.
Save 25%.
25% on Turquoise Tuesday. Forget Black Friday.
Is that photoshopped? Is that John Alvarado in the picture?
No.
Oh.
Okay, but right here's the important part. It says each person who purchases any item will receive a special RFID golden ticket mailed separately, which, when activated, will enter you into a monthly drawing to receive a free Intellivision Amico system. And if you purchase one of our augmented reality Intellivision shirts or Intellivision hoodies, you'll be able to play interactive game demos starting December 3rd. Now, nowhere in this tweet chain does it say no purchase necessary. Here is the website for the rules of the contest. Here's how you can get into the contest without purchasing.
What the fuck? These shirts were augmented reality now?
They had augmented reality shirts.
They fucking spent all the money like before they had anything.
You didn't know that? They had
no fucking I didn't know
That's
that.
how you do it. That's how you do it.
So the shirts interact with the phone app, right? Basically.
Yeah, you would have to show the logo in order to get the app to work. But
okay.
But hold on, shut up.
When did the app disappear?
Shut up. I'm telling the story. In order to get the phone app to work, you would have to shoot. You'd have to put your camera and aim at the shirt. Except for it didn't work correctly, so they had to get rid of that.
Yeah, because if it's folded a little bit, it won't work.
Yeah.
It's another case of overcomplicated Tommy Tallarico throwing out ideas like,
wait,
what about we do this?
They don't test it. Someone just says, yeah, that would work.
Wait a minute. Is all this stuff like ready to go, or is it like made to? Like, how does that work? Like, look at this is how much fucking swag is on the shop.
You could have baby jumpers. All this is print on demand. It's not ready to go. They don't have a warehouse.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
It's the same thing as my shirts. She's just dropping links.
I'd actually get the blackjack guy shirt. That's
the shifty eye dealer. What's he all about?
Where's it? That one right there.
Red one. Shitty eye dealer right there.
For $35? Hell no.
Fuck, $35.
And that's for the US. If you're in Canada, you have to pay. It's like double because of the shipping.
Like Gary, you seen that when you went to the concert? You seen some $35 Kill Switch Engage shirts?
Oh, I did. Yeah, my old lady had to get a hoodie for $55. So yes, I know.
Yeah, but you know what? They had to set up a fucking stage that night. They have a whole bunch of people with them.
No, that's cool because we actually have a place that's called Rock of Ages, and the last time we were in there for her birthday, she spent about the same amount for a Misfits hoodie. So yeah, I was like, yeah, you can go ahead and get the.
You have the rock and roll wife, and you're like the like non rock and roll husband. Like the nerd husband.
I'm the nerdy gamer.
We have the opposite in my relationship. It's working out though.
Yeah, I got the goth chick.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. I had some goth chicks. It didn't work, so I went to.
Well, she was goth in her high school days.
Yeah. No, I'm saying you're lucky because, and she's lucky because if she was with a goth guy, it'd be all fucked up, you know. So
Gary got his big titty goth girlfriend. All right.
yeah, you're lucky. It's.
So here's July 16th. It is the day after the drawing. And it says, congratulations to all our merchandise golden ticket prize winners. 40 prizes, including 10 Amico consoles, will be sent out to our winners from around the world, including the US, Canada, Italy, UK, Sweden, and Austria. Check your email to see if you are one of today's big winners. And that's it. That was the end of the golden ticket. They didn't print the list of winners like they're supposed to.
Yep.
Now, here's where things start to get really off the rails. Tommy was on Atari Age, which sucks that I can't reference any of it because of them closing the thing. But Tommy said, we're going to put the, July 15th, we're going to have the winners, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could still order merchandise and you'll get tickets as long as you get it before a certain date, right? So I had somebody email Intellivision and ask about no purchase necessary. They want to enter the contest, no purchase necessary. They were told that the contest was over a month ago. So Tommy was still promoting the contest as being active.
Well, here's my question. Here's my question. That picture that you showed me, is that the only picture in existence of those tickets?
No, there's a bunch of people on Twitter. I didn't want to show you everybody holding golden tickets.
Oh, okay. So there are multiple. That isn't the only one. Okay.
Did you see that screenshot that Smash JT had with all the Tommy calls? Was that his wife in a bikini? That was like a slick little flex, dude.
Yeah.
I think it might be mother-in-law.
Sorry to change the subject. I'm still thinking about the big kitty girlfriend. Go ahead.
Well, the other problem is OEB Pete took his video down that had Tommy on there talking about the golden ticket contest.
Damn it, Pete.
So
you mean classy gaming fun? We don't say
OEB Pete. I dead name him. I'm gonna dead name him.
Don't dead name him. Pete.
It's pretty special.
Oh god.
Uh-oh. So, and if you want further golden ticket goodness, we can go to the golden ticket. The website's still active. You've probably never seen this screen before. Because you can't get to it from the website. There's no link on the Intellivision website to get
legal incoming, Tony. That's against the law. You know that. As Tommy says, that is against the law to access sites that aren't publicly linked.
It's golden ticket terms and conditions, and then it has another page, and it gets you to this nice handy PDF.
Legal incoming.
Legally incoming. And here it says no purchase necessary, except for Tommy didn't tell anybody how to enter.
Right.
So, technically, they had it in the rules.
Okay, that's not as egregious as I thought, but yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Well, here's the problem. If nobody knew how to enter, Tommy never told anybody. He promoted the contest several times.
Yes.
And never said, hey, by the way, no purchase necessary. Send us an email saying golden contest winner and whatever.
Yes. What you're saying is true. He dropped the ball as a CEO.
It wasn't on the website. It wasn't accessible on the website.
Right. But
no
theoretically,
the law is very clear that you have to.
Oh yeah, no, he fucked up and broke the law, but they didn't even really have the contest. No, he already broke the law. If you don't have the contest at all, you're really fucking breaking the law.
Well, they supposedly had the contest.
Oh
breaking the law, breaking the law.
right. Yeah, that's pretty bad, but it's not as bad as I thought. It's like, you know, when people were like, "Did you hear Donald Trump told people to inject bleach?" It's like, and then you really look at it like, oh, it wasn't quite that. Okay, yeah.
Yes, yes, E King. A golden shower is the only thing you want.
At least those
Kelly.
people will get money, right? All the winners should get the equivalent of an Amico. Maybe that's part of the debt.
Fuck, that'd be great, right?
You're pretty close to it, Tony. All you got to do is stick in a 8-year-old.
I have an 8-year-old cell phone in my drawer here. It actually kind of
download Evil Knievel on it.
I got a cool pad from Walmart.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
This Evil Knievel and Harlem Globetrotters is out of date. I mean, my grandmother didn't even know who these people are.
Well, Evil Knievel's like a really bad person if you look him up too. Like the shit he got arrested for is pretty awful.
A real nasty, nasty person.
Yeah, it's like everything you don't want to be in the year 2022. Like it's everything you don't want your spokesman to be.
Evil Knievel.
If you're wondering, you don't want to look it up. He allegedly beat his wife up. He allegedly said cussed out his manager, said a bunch of anti-Semitic shit to him in a parking lot, in front of a bunch of people, and like broke the dude's nose, and did a bunch of crazy shit. And he got allegedly he got the nickname Evil Knievel before he was famous from the cops because the cops had to arrest him so often.
Yep.
Wow.
Guess he was a badass.
Just a nice guy back then.
He was just fucking crazy, which is cool.
Yeah.
I think it's great, no big deal. But
Cool.
but
It's not family friendly, is what you're saying.
When you go to Disneyland, there isn't going to be Evil Knievel's sky jump ride. It's just not going to fucking happen.
You never know. There's going to be a B. Arthur.
No, Tony, they pretty quickly pulled the Michael Jackson ride out and didn't put it back in until he died.
Did they?
But the movie?
Yeah,
You're
they ripped Captain EO out, and then when he died, they brought it back for like a year.
Oh.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I watched that. You watching Defunct Land too?
Oh no, I went there when I was a kid a bunch.
Yeah.
My dad, like it was open for like a month. There was like a month after he got arrested, and we were there, and my dad's like, "I'm not letting you on that pedophile shit." That's why I remember it. Then they closed it.
Real quickly, we gotta show some love to Blinded Braille, who's not here with us.
Oh,
he made that excellent thumbnail. Look at that thumbnail for this live stream that we're on right now. I didn't even know.
He is in spirit.
That's
the Nicolas Cage.
The Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, that's good.
Wait, hold on. Oh yeah.
Has anybody seen what was it the his last good movie? And I thought it was really good.
Willy's Wonderland?
Yes, it was fantastic. I seen that and Pig. Pig was pretty good, but it wasn't as good as I thought it would be. But yeah, Willy's Wonderland was fucking fantastic.
I didn't see it, but does he not talk?
He doesn't talk through the whole fucking movie.
He does not.
But
it's great.
The Banana Splits movie?
That was awful.
Oh, is it? Okay. I haven't seen
that. No, the Willy's Wonderland is like 20 times better. And the Banana Split movie was like, I didn't realize that was based off of like, that was real.
Oh, yeah. It was a show.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Well, that would make it less impactful, I would assume, but yeah. You're also not on enough drugs, but...
New Zoo review.
What?
Wait, see, I'm showing my age.
Oh yeah, the new Zoo review coming right at you. That's what you said. Oh yeah, imagine them killing people. The fucking frog eating motherfuckers, just picking them up, and sticking them in his mouth.
Hippo, the owl.
God.
When I was little, we had a Zoobilee Zoo.
Yes, that was what I watched. I was just
I don't know that one.
Yeah. Okay.
They looked like it kind
They
of
were
looks like
furries.
like cats. It kind of reminds me of cats, like Broadway cats. But it was like a cartoon
It was one
show.
of the best.
Yes, Zoobly Zoo.
Don't know that one.
I was watching.
You don't. We're gonna show it right now because
Yes,
Right.
because fuck it, right?
I'm with Tony on this one. I still know the song.
You
Zoobly
sing along
Zoo.
if you know it. Hold on. Let me.
This was my jam when I was like 4.
Josh, are you aware of any of these things, or are you just watching completely different media?
Am I what?
Aware of any of these shows, or were you watching completely different shows when you were a kid?
I didn't even hear that one, but I'm probably watching it.
This show.
If it's on YouTube, I watch it, but
You watch
if
it.
it's on NBC, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm telling you right here. This show is responsible for all the furries that have come out in the last 20 years
Hey, I was a big fan of the show, and I am not a furry.
that we know of.
That you know of.
Oh hell no! Oh my god, no!
I got something way lamer than that.
It's like Canadian vibe. And
See,
music,
it reminds me of like cats. Like
his music has like super Canadian vibe.
But look at this shit. It's a bunch of furries.
Oh yeah, that shit is hot. I think I'm a furry now.
That's Ben Vereen. That's what the hell's his name? Webster?
It was-
Webster's dad.
it was very theatrical for sure.
Webster is Emmanuel Lewis.
Yeah, but I'm talking about on the show Webster. Ben Vereen played Webster's
His dad. I like him, the Beaver dude.
Come on. You're telling me that that didn't jumpstart a bunch of
It's so full of.
Dude, I wasn't a furry, but now I am. Hot.
Look at that. You got a half naked kangaroo lady.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
Dude, why did you show this the night that I'm not on drugs?
Blame it on Gary.
I got a story for you, Amico. It happened yesterday, okay? And it's very quick. I went to a live stream. It was called Smash 2061 or something. And I entered it and I said, "What's cracking, everyone?" And then 2 moderators whispered to me, they're like, "Keep it family friendly." And I was like, "What?" And then I was like, "I'm so sorry. Of course, I will keep it in step and all this." And I kept saying jumping jawillikas and good golly. And and I was there for hours.
Zoobly zoo.
Yeah, pretty much.
You could type that in.
All right, now. Oh, God. All right, that's enough.
Hey Tony.
What?
Hey, Tony.
What?
I didn't hear you. I don't think I heard your guys' take on Francois being a pyramid schemer.
We discussed that long time ago on the channel.
Oh, you knew about it a while back?
Long time ago.
Oh wow. See? This is why you're the Amico historian expert.
Yeah.
Tony.
And what's your take? No big deal? MLMs are a dime a dozen? No big deal?
I just think he's an idiot who got suckered into a bunch of shitty investment scams.
Including the Amico.
Including the Amico.
Yeah.
All right.
But I mean, I think it's a lot worse when he has a video deriding the church for allowing a gay wedding to take place.
He's got that too? Oh,
see, that's what I'm talking about.
Huh?
I know all these things, but he's such a small player. No one pays attention to Francois. He's not important.
I know, but you know me. I mean, you know, I'm here for Francois. That's what I care about. Things like that. The human element of all of it.
The human.
Yeah.
Yes. That's great. Thanks for letting me know that.
It was great of Francois to bring in hookers.
Well, it's just it's the whole thing of this is your loudest, proudest fan, your most outspoken, biggest fan. He's not talking about how much he loves your game, you know. He's just talking about a bunch of insane shit.
Well, I mean, he's also a musician, so.
Huh?
He's a musician.
Yeah, exactly. Like me and Tommy Tallarico.
Sort of like JC rap style.
Yeah. A lot of people are. It's just there's other people where it becomes like me or Tallarico or Francois, where it like absorbs your personality, like DJC. It like swallows every other part of you somehow. There's other people like Leo DS is a musician and teaches fucking music class every day, and you wouldn't know it, right?
Well, here, like we'll take a look at "Under the Bridge" by Francois Tremblay.
Under.
That's what I like to.
This was where I got my inspiration from, you know.
I learned while singing, and this had been about 15 years ago, maybe. Yeah, about that. This is "Under the Bridge" from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
He's better than me at guitar.
It's better than Tommy.
For sure. Tallarico.
Oh yeah.
Like he even has the timing down. Like he doesn't even need a drum.
Sometimes I feel like I don't have a ball. Sometimes I feel like
Almost sounds like he has a soul, doesn't it? Almost sounds like a real human being.
I was gonna say,
but that's the thing. Being a musician is just a parlor trick.
I think he's holding back. Honestly, he feels like he's not giving it his all. Like he's still a little embarrassed. He's still a little self-conscious. He doesn't want to really belt out the song. That's just my take.
I think he's just doing a more low-key version of it. Can you play the new Evil Knievel song? Came out today?
No, that got copyrighted. It got copy claimed.
It did?
Well,
Yeah.
I can sing that.
The
I copyright
UMG,
you by singing it.
the music group, whatever it was, that song he used.
It's Nirvana.
Yeah, they copied it. They copy struck it.
Fucking Courtney Love!
Yeah.
No, the stupid crash test dummies.
Oh, that one.
Look at that. I want to put my lighter up.
Only as I am together.
He's a better singer than the real Anthony Kiedis.
Kida.
I'm driving the street.
What the hell was that?
The singer from Red Hot Chili Peppers. The guy who can't fucking sing. They auto-tuned him so hard on the new record.
It's falling apart.
So that's the thing. Being a musician is just a parlor trick. Uh-oh.
Like that is that thing. I took me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Don't ever want to feel like that is that thing. I took me to the place I love.
Is he in like a nursing home?
Take me all the way.
He's in a Canadian home.
It did? Dude, Tony, you feel better than me. That's like a place where you live when you're doing Catholic work. It's
Yeah, they copied.
Huh? Fucking Courtney Love.
No.
Leaking.
He's in like a rehab place, like a
You don't think he's in one of those conversion places, do you?
halfway house.
No.
Echoing.
What the hell are you doing, Buttocks?
He's like backed it up and playing it again.
Yeah, don't do that.
Just fucking mute him.
He just dropped his booze.
No, I don't agree that the new Chili Peppers song was that great. I thought it was a decent song, but they've put so much auto-tune on Kiedis' voice on the brand new song that it just sounds fucking insane. It doesn't sound right at all.
Ninja Kitty said he put out a new video. That was 2 days ago, Ninja Kitty.
Why don't you play the one me and Evil Knievel made together? That won't get copyright.
We're gonna listen to the Ninja Kitty video first.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Oh no, yeah, this is a good one. How does this not get copyright struck?
My Amico, desire to be when I say oh my Amico, tell me why ain't nothing more than mine.
Dude, like now that I know he's not a troll, it's 1,000 times funnier.
I never wanna hear you say my Amico is still living.
Like
Those lyrics, though.
A limb guy, I wouldn't have thought he was a fucking troll.
The way it used to be, oh yeah.
Is that the chick he brought upstairs?
Amico, shield I am. Tell me why ain't nothing more than my wishes. Tell me why ain't
Those fucking moves, no wonder it gets the girls.
What the fuck's he doing on the right vid? Like,
dude, that's how you get the cops called like where I live.
Now I can see we're falling apart. The way
that was a Pope video.
Oh yeah. Wow. Distance, I want you to know, my Amico shield I am. You are an Amico shield I am. An Amico fanboy.
Darius tracked an anointed Brazilian prostitute.
You are. Don't wanna hear you. Ain't nothing but
he's so small. Fucking small.
I never wanna hear you say you're gonna play the Nintendo Switch. Tell me why.
What was that, Tommy?
Tallarico's so small when you see like that full body shot.
You didn't know that? He's like
I knew that, but you know, it always slips out of your mind.
legend has it that he's shorter than Peter Dinklage.
He says the part on the right was when he made a video saying Intellivision should make a James Bond game, and he was showing moves they can implement in the game.
Oh, he was like dodge rolling around.
Yeah.
What the fuck's he doing on the right?
Tell me why ain't nothing but controllers. Tell me why don't wanna hear you say.
I think he was making those lyrics up right on the spot.
I do that every now and then.
My name was.
Now, what the hell with that echo?
buttocks.
Anointed Brazilian prostitute.
Buttocks. King of all buttocks.
He can't get enough of it. He rewound the video.
You gotta fast forward and catch up with the stream, or we're gonna have to boot you.
I had the honor of having that song be popular while I was in fucking high school. So
Okay,
it's
so
really hard.
we are going to take a look at the mind of a madman real quick.
When you see like that full body shot,
You didn't know that? He's like,
I knew
Was it sung to you by a girl?
it always slips out of your
All right, you gotta mute him, Tony. That's throwing me off.
Yeah. All right. King of all buttocks, thank you for joining us, but we have to send you on your way.
I'm not standing to stay too much longer either. I went to the hospital, so I'm not doing great. But go ahead.
All right. Because, again, I don't like making accusations without providing proof. This here is Francois Tremblay's blog. As you can see, if you go down, that is him, and that's his video here in the Wayback Machine. It is a Diocese of Giacoba Timotimi scandal, pastoral confusion. And what is the pastoral confusion? Well, here it is right here. It says, on April 23rd and 24th, St. Anne's Parish decided to make what they call a celebration of love. Let me explain to you what it is about. While at the cathedral every year, they celebrate the fidelity of married couples for their 25th, 40th, 50th, or 60th year anniversary, Parasori St. Anne decided to celebrate any unions, either it be civil, unmarried, homosexual, etc. The worst is that they do this in the spirit of Pope Francis. Now we can see the confusion that is present in our church. While there are liturgical abuse of this kind in our diocese, it seems not really bother, while anything that is according to the tradition of the Catholic Church bothers and should almost be avoided. No wonder we are closing our churches in our diocese, and we closed our seminary recently. So he was upset.
All right, hold on. He didn't write this when he was like 12 years old, right?
No, he wrote this when he was like
an adult.
I think he speaks French as a first language.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it 100%. Francois is not a troll. If I had known about this, I would never even entertain that idea. And that makes everything about Francois like 1,000 times crazier and funnier.
The video that goes along with it is just as crazy.
Yeah. Oh God. This is like, yeah. Wow. I mean, it's not a problem. It's just the biggest problem. I mean, everyone can express their own opinions. That's fine. Like everyone is entitled to make a blog about whatever they feel like, religious or whatever. That's fine with me. But like, this is your biggest fan, guys. Like he's crazy.
Apparently, Ninja Kitty says it is pronounced Chikutami. Chikutame. I don't know. French words are weird. They eat frogs. I don't like the French. Me and the French don't get along.
They really eat frogs?
Yeah, they eat frogs' legs.
Oh, yeah. People in America do that too, though.
No, this wasn't.
There's a fancy name for it too.
This was This was not Francois' MLM site. No, this was his other personal blog.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, his downlines. Dude, so I can't even think he's a troll a little bit at this point. I mean, other than like he's a troll the way that Turbo Joe's a troll, where like he's like, I'm gonna hella amp myself up because I'm kind of embarrassed about it now. But
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he is I think just an idiot.
He is my fire. He's I mean, he's so fucking like his shit on Facebook. I don't know if anyone wants to admit they've looked at the Facebook stuff for Intellivision, but
I don't use Facebook.
Huh?
I don't use Facebook.
No, I just went on there to peek at this. But he posts a lot of shit that no one else responds to, and it's wild. Some of it gets re-put on. You've probably seen some of it on Reddit.
Well, let me tell you a little secret here. So, if you go to a site called Amico Gamer, AmicoGamer.com, okay, Francois owns AmicoGamer.com.
No.
Not AmicoGames.com, Amico Gamer.
And does that go to his MLM?
No, that goes to this. And he links everything from the Facebook page in his group to this page. So you don't even need Facebook to find it.
See, and again, I want to be clear. I want to be clear to everyone. I'm not saying like, oh, fuck Francois because he doesn't like gay people, or fuck him because he's Catholic, or this or that. The reality is, what I'm saying is, I don't think a guy like that would be a huge fucking troll, because trolls are like stoners and assholes and stuff, and not people that are like that. So,
thank you, sir.
Yeah. Trolls are us. So that's all I'm saying, is that this is just evidence that he isn't a troll in the Amico sphere, which is fucking crazy.
Tony, you just spoiled where you got that post we looked at earlier from.
So this is just the opposite of Amico or AmicoGames.com, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy, but cool. It's so interesting that it exists.
Yep.
No, it's not.
Well, it's so interesting that we have like people have. I think they have a little bit more. Like their streams pull in slightly more people, and like it's just interesting. We have counterparts, and like there's crossover.
It's crossover.
Yeah, like
there's a lot of crossover.
Like it's weird to me that there's an alternate universe version of AmicoGames.com. I didn't realize that, but there it is, and it's just all Francois.
Yeah. I
think, it's, I wonder if he got pulled in by Patel or any of these people, just like he got scammed into it, basically.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, like he's just a big investor, and he's not going to just say that.
Chupacabra is incorrect. The Bible does not say two men ought not lay together. It says, a man shall not lay with another man as he does with a woman.
Wait. Which Bible?
The Roman Catholic Bible.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Start over.
So, Chupacabra incorrectly says the Bible says two men.
I think he was reading a different Bible, because there's like a lot of Bibles, so you can't really make arguments about what the Bible says.
No, it's very clear what it says, because you see, he's not actually quoting the Bible. He's just saying,
maybe he goes to a church where they rewrote the Bible because they didn't like that part. Because that happens a lot, including the Roman Catholic Church.
Yeah, we know that. But either way,
okay, go ahead.
The Bible is very clear. It says a man shall not lay with another man.
Oh yeah, the Bible that the Catholics edited. Yeah, you're right.
The way in which he lays with a woman. So as long as you have sex with a man in a different manner that you have sex with a woman, you're all good.
Yeah, but
so
aren't you
loophole, gentlemen?
But how are you supposed to have sex with a man like you do a woman? Am I confused on that?
In the front.
There you go. See, you got it.
You can only do people missionary. Like that's literally why they call it missionary.
We're splitting hairs again here, Tony.
You can't do it in other positions, Tony.
So rubbing buttocks is okay, yeah.
No, you're not allowed to do it in any position except for missionary while intent to reproduce.
You know what the Bible says about forgiveness?
Right.
Thou shalt not forgive anybody associated with the Amico.
Whoever can tell me where that line is from will be my hero, because that is actually from a movie. That's why I keep quoting it, and no one has picked up on that.
Hold on, what quote?
You know what the Bible says about forgiveness?
Hold on. Let me think about it for a minute.
That's at the end of Willy Wonka.
No.
Indiana Jones' Last Crusade.
No.
Oh, you know it's right.
You drank the fizzy lifting drinks, and Charlie said, "Well, you know what the Bible says about forgiveness."
I know the line. I've heard it before, but it's not like I don't think it's Shawshank.
It's a Woody Harrelson movie.
Is it Killers or Natural Born Killers?
No.
Kingpin.
Say the line again.
You know what the Bible says about forgiveness?
Oh, Kingpin, right? Yeah.
I read it in the comments. E King got it.
Yeah, that would make because that's right. Because what's his name was Amish was part of the Amish.
Yeah, no, Baltimore got it right away. He
Yeah. Kingpin. Yeah, because the guy was Amish. Yep.
Because Woody Harrelson was trying to pretend like he was Amish. He's like, you know what the Bible says about not forgiving people? And he's like, it's against it.
That's a great movie, by the way.
Oh, when he milks the bull, that's
Bigger and McCracken.
That's another one I saw on TV, and I don't even remember.
Dude, Bill Murray was a legend in that movie. Fucking absolutely love that movie.
What happened to that movie Madness Games guy? He was a huge shield and dropped off. He still makes videos. He just doesn't talk about the Amico.
He's just Sad Max now. Smad Max.
Smad. Very smad.
Who's officially left?
Not many. DJC, Rab,
Mike Mullis,
Nick.
and Nick. Four.
So listen.
Turbo Joe.
So listen.
Turbo Joe.
Back years ago, Tommy used to come on YouTube and say, there's literally just a handful of haters, right? And I want to say that was complete bullshit. There were hundreds of us. We just had to make channels and start talking. Okay? But now there are many supporters. They're all hidden. That's the thing. They exist, but they're hidden. DJC and those guys pull in big numbers, and it's still, they get comments. Like it's weird. There's still a few hundred people. They just don't show out. Or is it just us watching DJC?
No, it's just guys like us, because I definitely watch. I'm like definitely in the
like a shitload
Amico
of people
forever. Yes.
Jack went over there. Or
I mean,
no, there's a few.
We got 51 people right now watching us just bullshit about Kingpin and the Bible and
off the wall random shit.
Yeah.
He's with corned beef hash.
But they're literally like, their shit's way more just cringy and weird to watch. They got Rock talking about.
I agree. They don't talk about much of anything.
Well, here's the difference.
Really weird. There's like quite a few people hanging on in the chat and in the comments that just like, who are these fucking people?
Here's the difference, though. When we talk, we actually sound like we're enjoying each other's company and we're having a good time. When they talk, it's really awkward, and it's like they've never socially interacted with people before.
That's true of everyone except for DJC, but yeah. DJC's awkward like he's interacted with way too many people.
No, DJC's awkward like he's like, why am I hanging around with these nerds?
That's what I mean. Like he's like, I'm too popular for this. Like I've hung out at too many parties to be at this thing.
There's literally dozens of them. Dozens.
DJC, so too many sweatbands for everybody, that's for sure.
I won't go as far to say there's only those 5 guys. I think more people exist. They're just quiet as fuck right now because there's nothing to show.
There's a bigger handful when you really count them.
There's a big what?
Where's Raya at?
Raya. Where's Rayer?
Rayer.
I want my steak rare.
I didn't say that, man. I said Raya.
Ray is hanging around somewhere in the chat. It's probably off on the stream. Tommy Uyamiko, they know you as the guy who killed Tony TGD with the Escabado.
The Escabado, that's the best.
Ray is right there.
Oh, yeah. 20-something female exists. All the men are like, where is she, though? Where'd
Like,
she
for real,
go?
bro.
Where'd the young female go though?
She put this to thirst trap you guys. She says she's getting ready.
Oh my god, she's been killing you guys for the last like couple of weeks. I hear.
Killing
us how?
Stay off Twitter.
Oh, you seen her Twitter?
I never been on it.
I told the guys to stay off Twitter.
I will show
Right.
if Ray is comfortable with me showing her Twitter. I'll show you what Gary's talking about.
It's pronounced Rayer.
Rayer.
I never said that.
I got a couple of rare video games.
Oh, from the company Rayer, or you mean that they're just rare to find out in the wild?
Both.
Both.
Rare.
But yeah, her Twitter is very entertaining. Very seeing the replies to her Twitter.
I know a lot of thirsty guys out there.
Somebody told me she had one where she had a picture of my band shirt, but I never saw it. Because I don't go on Twitter, but
she said no, don't show her Twitter.
Oh man.
So she told you.
Sheesh.
You better lock it down like Tommy Tallarico then, because we're all gonna go look.
Everybody's
just
gonna go
gave you
follow
a
her.
Kermit sheesh.
Sheesh.
Sheesh. With our very special guest, Rayer.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's classic. That's how you should do. That's how you should do a whole stream. An Amico stream.
My kids want that. My kids are like, "Can you sing that song like Kermit?" Yeah, I guess. You sing
Like
like
the guy that
Kermit?
said,
Huh?
Rare. Like the guy that said, Rare.
Rare.
Ninja Kitty says show her OnlyFans.
Stop it. 20-something-year-old woman exists, and this is how you guys act.
I didn't act like that.
I'm not talking to you, and you're protesting too much. What dirty thoughts are you having?
Oh,
You assumed I'm talking about you when you put up someone else's comment?
Yeah,
he just flipped the script on you, Tony.
I know he did.
He's always telling me that.
I've done all the mouth dishes.
Oh, good.
Someone's in trouble.
No, this is when Dowshin's kids flip out. It's screaming.
I ain't got no kids.
Uh-oh, I'm mixing you up with Ren of Heavens then.
I don't know. Or OEB Pete.
Yeah, that's when OEB Pete's kids scream.
Hey, I know the Evil Knievel you wanted. It was once there was this boy. That one.
No.
Crash Test Dummies, yeah. I'm sorry, yeah.
Crash Shield Dummies.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a good one, but I wanted the new one.
I don't want to hear it.
I'm gonna go to bed. Am I the only one here?
Night. For sure.
All right. It's been real, gentlemen.
It's been fun.
It has.
Take it easy.
Peace, man.
Have a meet night.
No.
Yeah. You too.
Sheesh.
Evil's new song is back up. It was taken down earlier. Let's take a look.
Hey, wait, Tony, have I been dude bro this entire time?
Yeah, you're
No.
officially dude bro now. Good vibes. We're sending you good vibes. I was trying to get you more Twitter followers, Ray, so you can build up your channel or something. I don't know. I don't see Evil Knievel's video. It's
Where's Rare at?
So you're on stream.
Apparently, I don't know.
What do you
Maybe
do?
not now.
okay. It is back up. It was down earlier. So I guess we'll me and Dude Bro will take a look at the legendary Scammers on the Way.
What happened to did he just leave?
He just left.
No more deep dives. No more 10-hour streamings. Every sugar cultist is hiding or is fleeing. Amico
So this is Leo?
No, this is Evil Knievel.
It's gonna
Oh,
quiet period.
Not every Brazilian is the same person.
I'm sorry.
That was so racist on your part.
It was very
It's
rude of me.
okay because they spent 70 million scammers on the way. Ooh, the scammers on their way out. Ooh, Italian word for friend.
I think that's it. I think we've exhausted our Amico topics for this evening. It's only 3 hours, 3 hours and 30 minutes.
Ugh. Today's Saturday.
Oh, hold on. I'm seeing another video from Evil Knievel. I think we got to watch it. Yeah, we still got to do Saturday stream. Jesus Christ. All right.
Today.
Yeah, today we're gonna watch this last video from Evil Knievel. Unless Show or Rhea or somebody else important wants to get on the stream and talk, we're just gonna end it after this. So I'm gonna put the StreamYard links in the chat again.
All right, who's coming through this door?
The stream that doesn't end, Intellivision Amico parody. Let's send it home on a high note.
This is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end. How do I turn you off? Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Okay. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever. I can't believe you guys. Okay, I've had it. That's it. That's it. What are you doing? Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was. Hey! No, this is the last time, right? This is it. This is it. This is it. This is not funny. My friend, some people okay, if you guys are going to keep that up, I want you to go far, far away. Go. No. Keep on going. This is the song that... Charlie, horse! No, stop. Charlie, stop. I want you to go away. Go away. And don't slam the door.
All right, folks. We had some fun. We had some laughs. But I think this stream will end. Any last words, Gary? Dude, bro?
No, not really. Getting tired, but it has been fun. Appreciate everybody coming and supporting this wackiness for 3.5 hours. Oh my god, you guys are crazy.
That we are. And thank you, Gary, for staying awake for this entire stream. Appreciate that. Love, peace, booty grease. We out this bitch.